Yeah. What do you think of her? She's a
Relax, 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 relax.
Coming from Mattapan, going through Dorchester to get to Roxbury, just to get more fresh air. Going up Mass Ave, hoping to Newberry. I need the new what? I stay in new everything. I got game in the hood, swear to God, everybody know my name in the hood. And the clothes are dope, yes I must say. Threads and emos, I did on Johnny Cupcakes. Hey girl, come here. I'm one of them boys that be in front of the corner mall downtown crossing. I'm a dawn to calm out, comprende. Eyes like the cigar sign, smoking on Fenway. I never go to sleep, never woke up, nothing sweet, but I'm dunking cause my donuts. Hi Tiffany, can we date, hun? I'm Mr. Boston, not from VH1. No! Yes! King Spider. There was ever a question in your mind? Who's the best of the beat? Stop it. I'm the motherfucking king. Beacon Hill, I know you got me. I see you, Duval. D how? Where we at? Sometimes I want to go somewhere, man. You know? Where everybody know my motherfucking name, everybody do cocaine, you know? It's a place like Boston, you know? Beacon Hill, Paul Revere shit.
part.
Set it off.
Yeah. Let me have you. Pull that down. Come on, look at me. There you
Nobody
go.
has peace anymore. What's going on, Singe? What is that? Island? Oh, it kind of looked like a Raiders cap. I thought it was a Raiders cap. Island.
If everybody want to mess with Ray, I want to fight. I just fight. Anybody want to?
You know I have to play that song at least once a night now.
Save it later. Save it for again.
Love that song. Yeah, we'll save it for later when we when we need it.
I was thinking
Keep it in our back pocket as Plan B.
It comes into my head every now and then. I was like, that's funny because at first I didn't like it.
Yeah, all these songs that I play will grow on you if you give them a chance to.
Like a fine mold.
So this is awesome, dude. I don't know, we could go so many ways with this show tonight. I was waiting for I was waiting for everybody to end their shows, but I guess it ain't gonna happen. So I had to go. That's why we were a little bit late. I was waiting to see if there's a lot of other shows on right now, and I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. But what could I do? I don't know. I'm afraid that if I don't go live eventually, it won't let me. Like, I'm trying to go live on 3 channels. I set it for 11:30. I didn't know anyone else was going to be on. So what can you do? What can you do? We still got 8 people. That's still good for me. We got, it says here, look, I figured this out. We got 3 people on Michelle L. We got 7 people on Boston Ray Mudflood Adventures. I don't know how many people we have on Odyssey, though. We might have some people on Odyssey.
It's my lighting. There we go.
So with that, yeah, we're on 3 channels, 2 platforms. We multi-streaming, baby, and we got Ray is getting so good at this now. He's getting better at this stuff. He's starting to get it together. He's starting to get it together. You know what I'm saying? You'll see. So we're a little more together tonight. A little bit. I don't have a lot of time to prepare. What's up, Sue? How you doing?
I just gotta say, party on, Wayne.
Yeah. So we still got our regular awesome
then
people.
Sue says, party on, Garth.
We got Scott Level around me.
Hi, Scott.
We got our normal. We got Sue. We got our normal people here. It's not.
We got our normal abnormals.
We go back and forth. We got Tanya, Bane Bear, KDG. Yeah, we're fine. We'll do fine. Yo, so anyway, so
Got my food flipped on, hanging out with food with my bro. Stop. Anybody want to fight? Sorry.
Sin has me laughing, dude. During the day, he sends me the funniest text messages. Like,
and I'm trying to be serious.
some of the shit you send is serious. We joke around a lot, though.
That happens quite often, though, in life. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then everyone starts laughing. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. I'm like, oh, I was actually serious, but okay, let's laugh at that.
Listen, I seen you with the kung fu. I won't get on your bad side, Sinj. I will not get on your bad side.
You haven't seen shit. I haven't even shown you guys what I can really do.
So how long have you been doing that kung fu stuff for?
About 4 years.
Really? So you started when you were like 50 years old? You started doing kung fu?
Yes. Yeah. I was angry. Okay. Previous to that, I was in a walker because of my back injury. And I just got angry. And so I started to get better because I started stretching out and moving around. And so I started getting to a point where I could actually do things. I still am a lot of pain, but it's not going to be any less pain sitting down. So I'm like, whatever. I might as well be in pain.
What happened to your back?
When I was 18, I picked up a 25-pound cement bag properly, you know. But then I threw it like this without any flex. And like, pop, whatever. Yeah. I was walking around like an old man.
I lift things all the time. I got to carry things up like 3 flights of stairs, dude. And I got fucking things popping out of me. And I'm freaking out, dude. I got lumps in my back. I'm freaked out, dude. And that type of shit scares me, dude. And, fuck. That's
so now
I'm sorry that happened, man. Oh.
Thank you. So I went on for years, fine. You know, after like a couple months, I healed, right? But then when I was like 2008, I got up one morning and I did a stretch, you know, where you pull your leg up.
Yeah.
Like that. You pull your leg up behind you.
Yo.
Hey, Rasta.
Yo.
So the kung fu's been helping you, though? The kung fu's been helping you, like, move around and shit? Yo, since the kung fu has been like,
dude,
it's been helping.
Some crazy stuff now, dude. Okay, I can flip onto rocks barefoot with no shirt on and sharp rocks. I can just rah, and then hop up and go, yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.
Backwards too. I can roll backwards.
Don't hurt yourself again.
And then I can
just relax.
Just like in the rocks that hurt, I can go like this with my foot and spread them.
No way.
And I channel my chi down to it.
Does your
like, and afterwards I'm like, what? I'm not even hurting.
Do your feet hurt later on? Though, like later on in the day, you're like, oh man. I
conditioned those for about a year, walking on the pointy. Okay, you know, like the floor mats you have in your car, and you turn them over, the pointy plastic.
Uh-huh.
I would jump onto those.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't even hurt. I can just jump on.
That's insane. I've got the most sensitive
jog on.
I have to have really cushioned. I have to have that Dr. Scholl's gelling. You know, anywhere I'm going, I have to be gelling.
I can run to the forest across branches. Oh, you should look at my video. I have proof of it. I run to the forest across branches and rocks and everything barefoot.
Back years ago, I actually walked across a fire though, like when it's all just like the hot coals all spread out.
Cool.
I walked across it, and my feet were fine. You know, on the other side, like I thought I was really gonna mess myself up. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital emergency room. Like this might be bad after I do this, because I sat there and stared at the fire for like probably a good hour or two before I stood up and actually did it. And it was like, I just stared at the fire and waited for it, to get down to the hot coals. And then I was like, I'm doing it. And
I can probably walk across really quick. I got enough calluses. But.
Yeah, that's crazy that having the calluses, like, I stepped on a track.
I had no idea what was going on for like 5 minutes. just now for like 5 seconds. I was like, I had no idea. I forgot I was streaming. I forgot I was in charge of the stream, dude. I forgot I was reading everything. I just completely. I went somewhere else. I wasn't here. I went somewhere else, dude.
I was in the same room with it. We're just like all in the same room.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what I should cover first, dude. I have so much stuff to cover tonight. I have so much stuff. All right. So I was thinking we should go over some Mandela effects.
Sacrament of Ja. Let's begin with Sacrament.
The Mandela.
And I was looking up. Let's see what I got. All right, hold on. Are you guys still there?
Are you from the UK?
Oh, me?
Yo.
No, Ray. He says Mandela.
Mandela effects.
Mandela feller.
From Africa, or from Australia, or from Canada.
We're gonna Florida. All right, here we go. All right. Jesus, help me.
Praise.
I'm doing.
Bane Bear heard Mandela effect, and he had to jump here. He's like, I'm
trying
not to say. Ja.
What? Bane Bear doesn't like the Mandela effect. We good.
King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
We have a
lion of the tribe of Judah.
I got that from
good.
Twinkle Brothers.
I didn't make. Well, I did make a few Mandela effect videos myself. I just went and found these. So this is you guys can't see it yet, but you'll see it in a second. I got a bunch of.
What up, legends?
I like Black Uhuru and Twinkle Brothers.
Yeah, Black Uhuru is some of my favorite. Like I've seen them all together. I saw Don Carlos this summer at the Northwest Reggae Festival here, and yeah, he's super dope. And
I saw
I heard you singing. I was listening to you sing, Rasta, today. I was listening to you sing when I was sending you a message earlier.
Oh, word.
Man. That stuff. You good, dude. You play some good music. I got to come over there one night and chill when you do that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more of the karaoke streams. And I got a new studio set up now with my decks, my 1s and 2s. So nice. It's gonna be music happening.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Rasta Bear has his own channel. He's his own person, dude. He comes on my channel to help me. His channel is actually bigger and better than mine. He does like reggae stuff a lot. He does a lot of stuff. He does live streams. He lets people come on his show. He sings. He does karaoke nights, and that's what he's talking about right now. I heard him singing the karaoke, and it's good. It's good music that makes you feel good, happy, joyful, soulful music, right?
Yeah, man. Good.
That's what I got.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Yeah, last night I did a car stream driving down the road. I didn't realize like how how good StreamYard is in the car, so it actually worked out, and I was able to talk, and actually it made my drive go quite a bit faster. Like an hour and a half flew by when I was doing the live stream, just talking, and it was nice.
Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
This is from the channel.
Now,
so this is from the channel. Unbiased and on the fence. Unbiased and on the fence. Like, this is there.
I'm glad you're bringing this topic up because I've got some brand new perspectives on it. I've done some deep dives into the Mandela effect. I'm very familiar with almost every one of the changes that are out there. And so I've got some.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. And I found some new changes too. I was digging today. I was Mandela effect digging because I was originally really into the Mandela effect, guys. You guys didn't know me because I used to just watch all you. You don't even realize it. Before I had a channel, before I was Michelle L, I used to just watch you on this big screen TV right here. Rasta Bear, you. I didn't know about Bane Bear, but Singe Man, I knew about him. I used to watch Stage.
How dare you?
I used to watch him all the time. I didn't know about Bane Bear. I didn't. I learned about Bane Bear recently from Hugh TV. That's how I know about Bane Bear. I met him on Hugh TV. And no, actually, I knew you before Hugh TV. I knew you from
just before
the
that.
Flat
Yeah.
Earth community. Flat Earth community. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I met you. So yeah, so but you know, I hate how people say the Flat Earth community and they make it as one huge community because I don't believe that anymore. I believe that there is little sections of the Flat Earth communities. There's Flat Earth communities.
Yeah, I found other ones.
There's
Like, oh, they're
Yeah.
different. They have different perspectives.
Yeah, there's definitely different sects of the Flat Earth community. You know, and
when
it's
people
like,
come at me, they're like the community this, the community that. I'm like, what community are you talking about? Because I go to Flat Earth meetups all the time and around here, and I meet people that don't even know about any of us, don't even know about YouTube or nothing.
That's what I heard.
Know about Flat Earth. They go to the meetings from Dave Weiss's app, dude. You know,
I heard another one is that a lot of people don't talk in chat. They'll just go on and watch videos. They don't even talk in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. They're watching me right now.
You got to remember how many people
watch
the streams and not chat.
Yeah.
Now see,
exactly.
I didn't know about it for a couple of years.
Like you got the Fruit of the Loom on the screen here, and this is happening.
Okay,
this is happening to me with numerous ones now. Like I'll go over a few of them that I've resorted back because like I'm just like I can't be convinced that cornucopia has always been there, because you know it's one of those things where it's like it would just take like one type of like one type of parody with comedians or anything else, you know, to install that into the group consciousness.
But I remember when I was a kid, I thought it was the loom, and then I found out it was cornucopia. I was like, oh, I thought that was the loom.
Yeah, I don't know. Now the cornucopia looks totally foreign to me.
I was like,
listen,
that's
I remember
that's the loom, Fruit of the Loom. I didn't know it was a cornucopia as a kid.
Yeah, that's the loom. That's the loom, exactly. And you know what else? I remember it. I know for a fact that there was a cornucopia there. I remember it from when I was a little kid, dude. That's what, you know, my whole family, when we were babies, and we were little kids, everybody, me, my dad, my brothers, we have an all-male family, Fruit of the Loom. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Everything. And they had a cornucopia.
This is convinced that it's not. That's what's cool about
you guys know.
I was convinced that the cornucopia, like I was on the tip for the cornucopia for a long time. I was like, yeah, that cornucopia was definitely there. But that's what's crazy. Now I'm like, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking that it goes a little bit deeper. And I'm not denying the Mandela effect. Like that's.
I know. I've taken some downloads too. I'm like, wait a second. I thought it was right now. It's like,
I'm just questioning a good number of the ones that are accepted as Mandela effects now as being, you know, being ones that have been just like encouraged into the psyche through a lot of times through parodies or just the way that people say certain things or whatever, then it gets installed. It would take just one movie where they misquoted something or said it the way that we remember it.
But can I just say one final thing about the Fruit of the Loom one? Blaze from Need Input. He found some really good evidence on this. I don't have it handy right now, but he found, I swear, you can ask him. He might have it. It's probably on his channel. He has he found the patent or the copyright, what do they call it? The copyright for Fruit of the Loom. You know, when they first
for the logo,
in the patent office and shit. Yeah, for the logo. He found it. He showed the paperwork, and it showed the logo like this, with no cornucopia, right? But when down in the writing, it described it. The logo, it had like it said fruit. And it described the different fruit, grapes, you know, or whatever. And then it said a horn of plenty, and it said cornucopia right in parentheses, right on the patent. They wrote it in there. But the patent still changed. The patent still changed, and it was missing on the patent. The logo didn't have the cornucopia, but it described the cornucopia.
And that part of it is fascinating, you know, like all the amounts of residue for all the different changes, you know, that's one thing a lot of people don't want to acknowledge or talk about is the residue that's there for almost all these, effects that have the stamp of certification as a valuable Mandela effect. And, and that's where it gets, I don't know. But I just, at the end of the day, I'm just like, what does it matter? Why does it matter any more than like, if you take a see Mandela effects, or if you take a hit of acid and you watch reality change. That never
existed.
But it's like the end of the day. Then the beginning of the day, you start over again. You're like, oh wait.
Or do you?
This one's good.
And that one freaks. Now hold on. That one freaks me out. I always remember Richard Simmons with the afro and no headband. Always.
I gotta take a piss. You guys go. Give me a second.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. The headband, it used to be one for me too. I was like, Richard Simmons always had the headband, and it's like, nope, no headband. I don't remember it now. Like, it's not like an iconic thing where I'm like, and what's the matter? Like, why does it matter if he has the headband or not?
Hold on.
What does that change in our lives?
To be fair, in the 90s, we used to watch those infomercials in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, that have like the Richard Simmons, like the 1 hour sweating to the oldies kind of thing. So yeah, there might have been a couple scenes here or there where he had a headband on, but that wasn't his gimmick. He 99% of the time when you saw him, he did not have a headband on.
Well, that's the thing. That's the this reality. He doesn't have a headband ever, right? And he used to always have the headband.
He had wristbands.
And see that's but I'm at the point though. I'm like, why does Richard Simmons matter at all? And what is it? What is the point? Like, if he has a headband or he doesn't, at least he has pants on.
He's an iconic an iconic historical figure.
Well, and a lot of this, and that's another thing.
Everywhere he went, you guys know it. Everywhere he went, he had a headband. You guys know it. You guys know this thing is real. You guys know better than anybody.
And why does it matter?
He had wristbands.
Like, seriously though, like, okay.
I think he did have a headband because the headband is more gay.
I just think, I mean, like I was saying, I'm not downplaying this fact that our reality is shifting. I just think that it's acceptable knowledge that our reality shifts and that we are probably in some type of simulation written by AI. And that's where it's like, okay, let's, I see the need to just move on from it, because I'm like, it's like all it really does is to, like, other people that are trying to wake up about other things, it tends to make us look kind of crazy.
Well, I'm not really into it either. I just go like you. I'm like, yeah, totally. Same with the other one. It
makes us look nice. Look at him.
Cool. A couple days, that's all I need. Let's talk about it for 6 years. Okay, if you insist. Just like I knew about this CV stuff was fake in 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to talk about it for 2 years. Okay, I knew first.
Yeah, it's like
never wore a headband. never wore a headband.
Well, see, and that's what's crazy.
Maybe I can learn something.
You can go look up Halloween costumes for a lot of these characters. Like, look up Halloween costumes for Richard Simmons. And every single one of them, you just type in photos, and every one of them, they'll have a headband for him. Or if you see the one for Judge Judy, she'll have the gavel.
Because it's art, and the art people do stays. It's so cool.
I don't want to go off the course. I want to go through all these different ones in one show. It would be awesome.
No, dude, right. I think we go home.
What do you guys think about this one?
Well, and that's the thing. Jenny Murphy just made a comment. Oh yeah, I think that it was. I mean, it was. That once again, who cares? That's what I'm saying. Like, Kraft or Stouffer's, it's garbage. Both of them, it's garbage. Both of them,
whatever.
Both of them, Kraft and Stouffer's are both garbage. You should
horrible.
That's the point of it.
You know,
Gross.
I remember Stofers. I remember Stofers because I listen to this. I'll tell you guys this one's an anchor memory for me because when I was a little boy, I used to live in the projects, right? But it wasn't like a black project. It was like a white project when I was growing up. Like everybody was white. All the kids were white. So we used to play hockey, right? In the parking lot. I don't know. We used to play hockey, dude.
Irish and Italian.
Get on the roller skates. You know what I'm saying? We used to skate around in the parking lot. We used to set up the goalie, dude. We used to check each other. You know what I mean? We knock each other down and get all scraped up and shit. We used to fight. You know, it was rough when we were little kids, dude. But we used to play baseball too. But I remember around Thanksgiving, we used to always go home to have Stofers. Like we used to be playing at hockey. I remember my friend saying, my family's got Stofers stovetop stuffing this year. And I'm like, my family does too. It was almost like a commercial, dude. And then we went home. We each went to our houses to eat after we were playing hockey. I remember, dude.
But
Stofers, stovetop.
I mean, that's a very descriptive memory. I'll give you that. But it's like, I have things happen in my reality, you know, where like I'll have thought something's one way for a really long time, and then I'll look closer at like like I'd been buying Hungry Jack pancake mix for a while, and then I looked on the ingredients list and saw it has high fructose corn syrup in it, and I'm like, why am I buying this garbage? It's hidden in everything, you know. It's like, but it's like those things were just hidden right there.
Yeah, soda's bad, dude. They were telling me the other night, I'm not drinking that shit no more.
Yeah, soda's garbage. Was telling me about it. Don't drink high fructose corn syrup. Poison.
That's what I hear. I've been hearing a lot from the grapevine that soda's horrible. It's just terrible.
And the food colorings, all the red number 5 and yellow number 2 or what all of them, blue number 3. That shit causes behavioral problems in children, and really does horrible things. And they put it in they slip it in everything.
It's straight poison. You guys should leave it alone. So there's more for me.
In 1985, Taco Bell was good.
Now you mentioned Taco Bell, and I've been in recovery for Taco Bell for years. But then last night, for some reason, I was hungry. I'd been working all day, and I was on a big drive, and I was like, I have to get some food in my stomach, and so I did it. I went through the Taco Bell, and even though like Taco Bell, their logo, it has the 666 around the building. You know, it's on every one of them. They put their logo 3 times, and not only does it say 666, but it has a lizard eye in the logo. Like it's right there in your face. I mean, it's satanic restaurant, and there's a reason why people.
You never know that. You never know that. Listen, I never would have noticed all 3 of the 6s and the lizard's eye until someone else pointed it out to me. It's only when someone else points it out to you that you see it.
Yeah,
who pointed it out to them?
But I eat vegetarian Taco Bell. I definitely don't eat vegetarian as in general, but it still was. I felt sinful. Some
people are gifted
but it was good.
We've been able to see for the past 2 years.
I don't really remember this either way, but I know that the guy's name changed. Not only did the guy's name change, like the location where he discovered the avocado changed and everything.
Once again, like I look at one and I see ass. And the other one I see ha.
It's not just the avocado. It changed the whole history of the fucking.
Is it ha or ass?
Guy that found it and everything. Yeah.
But listen. Let's just
because the first one.
I think we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. We all, as much as the next guy, like avocados mixed in our shit. But if you're in love with avocados, that's gay.
Yeah, well, and
I like avocados, but I'm not gonna write a novel about them.
They just banned avocado imports from Mexico too, right? Like they're not allowing, and they like all the Mexican restaurants and stuff. They have these signs on their up front now. It's like it's like you may not get guacamole here soon. We might not have your guac because they're not allowing any more from Mexico.
Mexico
produces like 80% of the
time out, guys. I've got to tell you this funny ass story. This funny ass story involving guacamole. You got to hear this. Okay, so 2 weeks ago today, we had a family birthday at Sakura. Sakura is a Japanese like stir fry, like they hibachi grill. They cook it in front of you. Sakura. So my son sees this glob of green stuff and goes, "Oh, guacamole!" and grabs a whole thing of it.
Oh yeah,
it was wasabi. Yeah, obviously, it's wasabi. It's like guacamole is in a Mexican restaurant. He grabs a whole teaspoon full of wasabi and puts it in his mouth and just.
Yeah,
it's the wolf shall dwell with the sheep.
Yeah,
sheep.
Wasabi.
And see this is another one. This is another one that I used to be on board with, and I'm starting to question the validity of it because I can see the wolf shall dwell with the lamb because the wolf hunts the lamb, and that's what happens. And then the lion and the lamb, the lion represents the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, and so that's why he would lay with the lamb in the pasture as a symbolic meaning. But once again, like I have a hard time finding the why it's so important either way, because I mean we know now that the Bible is grabbled to a certain extent anyway. It's been
something rings truer with what I mean. Some things are your Mandela effects. So that's somebody's.
Yeah, everybody's Mandela effects are different, but let me tell you, to see a 13-year-old put a teaspoon of wasabi in their mouth thinking it's guacamole, priceless.
Let's see where I come from. My old world, wasabi
was more not hot than anybody though. That one is the most triggering. The lion and the lamb, dude. People, you can't say the Bible changes. You're gonna burn in hell for eternity. Yeah. I'm like, what?
No.
Like, yeah. Well, if you say the Bible says you're gonna burn in hell.
Well, this is when you go into like your Bible shop right now, even. And on the walls in the the Christian bookstores, they have a picture of a lion with the lamb, and so that's where they still hold on to the lion laying with the lamb. But does it come from that verse Isaiah 11:6, or is it symbolic, like I say, of the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, and Jesus being the good shepherd? And laying with his
lion. I mean. Sorry.
But Ross is right on a lot of counts because it's the lion lays with the lamb isn't just Isaiah 6. It's also in Revelation. They also have a lamb in Isaiah, Jeremiah, Genesis,
and David. Job, King David was a shepherd. There's a lot of more symbology to that than Isaiah 11:6. And I just feel like that. But then you have all these pastors, people have gotten on, interviewed like Brian and other people have interviewed the pastors, and they all seem to remember, like if you ask them to quote that verse, they will say the lion shall dwell with the lamb, just like other Bible changes. That,
like they say lion lays with the lamb, and now it's wolf dwells with the lamb.
But at the end of the day, I still don't see why it's so important either way. I don't see.
I'll tell you why. Here's why. Is because it's written in Luke that the spirit of God is written on our hearts. All right. That's why the Mandela effect, whether they're using CERN or whoever's doing it, whether it be demonic influence or whatever, is allowed to change words in a book, even if it's a book that a Bible that you've had in your attic for 200 years. But since birth what the moral law is. You don't screw someone else's wife. You don't murder. And you don't steal, and that's this
one, Sarah Lee. This one, Sarah Lee, for instance, I remember, or
Yeah,
what
happened
the only
to it?
important thing with Sarah Lee is nobody likes Sarah Lee.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. Nobody likes Sarah Lee because it's garbage.
Do you want to hear something funny? I used to live.
Why do we even care how garbage
I don't know.
it was?
Listen,
There's
in
I
Piedmont,
have no idea.
South Carolina, where I used to live 20 years ago in Piedmont, South Carolina, by the interstate, was right next to the Sara Lee pie factory. And every time you drove by, all it smelled like was pie crust and whipped cream.
But isn't there that Maybelline commercial too? Like it's like nobody does the like Maybelline or some shit like
Or
that.
maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, maybe she's born with it. Yeah, or maybe she caught it.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Nobody doesn't like is a double. What's it called? Double negative.
No, nobody likes.
Nobody doesn't is a double negative. It's not proper.
True.
Nobody doesn't like. Well, that's the thing though. I'm like, this is like, there's so many Mandela that does anyone not acknowledge that there's a shit ton of Mandela effects that has to do with junk food and just garbage in general.
Well, listen,
like, what is up with that? Why is there so many effects? Like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is garbage. Why the fuck does anybody eat there in general, and why does it matter if the name of it changed?
I mean,
it's garbage.
I'll tell you a funny one we have here in South Carolina.
I suppose some caviar brands could have changed, but I don't eat caviar all the time, so I couldn't tell you.
Well,
besides avocados, what health food and bananas? Okay, yeah, bananas that's one where they say now they grow upside down, and they used to grow downward. Which I mean that it is strange they grow upward. I really think that is one that I hold on to because I'm like as a farmer of things like the heavier the banana you'd think it would grow downward. In a thing, but also, like, I don't know. But then you got ganja buds, they grow upward and in like a thing like bananas do now. So maybe that is the way bananas grow. I once again,
Mandela effects are very confusing. But one thing here in South Carolina, Ross the Bear, you might get a kick out of this. There was a cider company that used to make apple cider, right?
All right, what was the next one? Let's see. Go ahead.
And the guy's name was Dixon, Dixon, and their motto was "Nothing makes the people smile like Dixon cider."
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
well, and see this about the Mandela effect in general too. Like a big one of my thoughts is that we're in a time of information overload. Like they throw so much stuff at us so that we don't retain, near as much, or we don't get to see a lot of really what's happening because we consume so much of our knowledge with pointless things like changes of names and all this. And especially if you spend so much time remembering two different realities, think about all the time like you're consuming that could be focusing on a bigger picture.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time.
I don't get it. I just like skip crossing that.
I spent like 4 or 5 years on the Mandela effect, trying to figure out what's causing it, investigating it, trying to freaking.
Really?
I went to the freaking museum.
I never tried to figure out what.
And it's like you're never gonna find those answers out.
That's
so I mean,
weird.
people are searching for those answers and mysteries. Like I think it's almost just like almost like a mockery to the creator because the creator, already you're not going to be able to find out his mysteries. There's some mysteries are just like that's how it operates.
I was never trying to figure out why
about the Bible changes. What do you think about this Bible change right here? Mark 13:10 KJV. What do you remember? In the gospel must first be blank among all nations. So right there, there's I don't like this one because it gives you choices. It shouldn't really give you any choices.
Well, Preach was the one I remembered.
And I think that's the one that all the evangelists use as their justification to have to go on these missionary trips and stuff all over the world. They feel
I would not know.
Let's see what it says. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, there's another verse that says you should scream it from the rooftops. So preach seems like it would fit more than publish.
And once again,
I would have
Publishing.
It's published. Right now it's published.
It makes
People remember it being preached.
It sounds nicer.
Yeah, I mean,
Why would it be published? Why would they say published from the? They never published.
And once again, it says KJV on that one. It's like, is that the only one that it says that, or is it like that and all the? Because I have to ask myself that first. Because I mean, there's only, like people say the KJV is like all this popular Bible, but like a lot of churches that I've been to, there's only been maybe one that actually uses that as their, as their canon Bible that they use. A lot of them use like the NIV. Or
it was the go-to in the 80s and 90s. Then they came out with the Message, NIV, KJSV, KSJV, whatever. They came out with a lot of different versions. But from the 80s and 90s, most churches were just strictly King James version.
And if you know the history of King James, he was definitely a flamer. Like it would be like having a Barack Obama Bible today. That's what the King James Bible is like. It'd be like, oh, I've got my Barack Obama version of the Bible, because that's basically the same thing.
I don't remember any S. I thought it was DAZ.
I don't know, dude.
And once again, garbage food.
Yeah,
I never.
Listen, Ross has got a good point. It's garbage food. I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat dairy at all.
Unless I make homemade ice cream, it's like I don't mess with it because it's garbage. If you can't read, like if it has more than 4 or 5 ingredients in it, you shouldn't eat it. Haagen-Dazs does make, I think, a natural brand.
It's like right now.
Think about how much thought and effort you have to even put in to think about the two. When it's like, I don't ever want to have to think about Haagen-Dazs again. It's garbage food. Ready whip. This stuff's garbage. Ready homemade whipped cream.
You're looking at it wrong, Ross. There is an important reason for it. It is called comedy.
Maybe I've cracked the code on the Mandela effect. It's like, it's all garbage stuff that you shouldn't eat. So maybe it's all about diet and health and wellness, that you shouldn't even eat any of this stuff. It's changing because it's garbage. Health food doesn't change except for avocados. But other than that, don't eat garbage food and don't consume it.
Ross has got a good point there. He's got a great point there.
That's true. Very good, true. So my point is that it's important because it's comedy relief while we're here in this matrix.
It's what? Comedy relief?
I don't have any smoke, so I've been drinking tonight. So I'm a little bit tipsy.
But I mean, think about you're already like coming with flat Earth knowledge.
For a while,
nuclear bombs are a hoax, and COVID's not real, and all those things. And then you're sitting around at the table, and then on top of that, just to top it all off, when you're talking to normal people, you're like, and by the way, some of this junk food that you love so much, it's changed. It's like,
it's so gross. Now if I even touch that food, I would puke. I can't eat that stuff.
But I remember it being black down here too.
And once again, like
black hair and black hair.
When this cartoon came out, I remember they issued like a seizure warning. I'm pretty sure like it was this cartoon and another one, because like it caused epileptic seizures for people who watched it. And then when Pokemon Go came out, and like all those people walking around like seas of zombies looking down at their smartphones, they'd never had exercise a day in their lives, some of them, until Pokemon Go came out. And then they were just all walking around. Like, I was doing Uber at the time. I was giving people Uber rides just to go catch Pokemon.
That's Pokemon. That's him. That's Pokemon. That's him right there. I call it Pokemon. It was labeled
satanic as soon as it came out. Everyone was like, nope, I'm not going to make it.
And once again, the black one is killed. And this one. Why does it matter? Because he probably didn't even die. This
card's more popular than this.
It's like which fake version is the one? It does. Why does it? Oh, let me show. Let me grab this coat though. Hold on.
$400 for those cards. I gotta sell them. Make some money. I started buying up all these game cards and stuff. I was like, I don't play these games, but they're going to be worth money. Now I got to sell them.
You got to check out my ski coat here. Look at this. And you put it on the full screen. Look at that.
Oh, your shirt. Hold on.
It's my ski coat. It's got the actual picture here of the Misfits.
Two people.
I remember.
But once again, you know, the grassy knoll thing. You know, it's like
I never was into any of it until just a few years ago. I was like too busy working.
Exactly, and I remember seeing that movie, where the motion picture, about Kennedy.
Oh, that one was. What do you guys do?
And this one, once again, this was a garbage show. The whole show, the whole series was absolute garbage.
Okay, yeah. So didn't take these short. I like your.
What about the sign?
Which
way is the sign? We get mad as you think sometimes they put the sign this way and sometimes they put it that way, depending on.
I remember the no symbol being top right to bottom left.
So we got to know that it doesn't matter. That's what matters.
Yeah, and what is? Yeah, once again, this does not matter at all.
I remember sex in the city. I remember sex in the city.
I remember that. I remember having sex in the city, but
I remember sex.
Hey, I remember that one time I paid all my bills and I didn't have any money, so I bought 2 large beers and then I got a little tipsy and got on a live stream. So I'm gonna go to bed like a legend. If you want to see a video on my channel.
For me. Hold on,
all right, Bane Bear.
Good night, y'all.
And this one, it's just clearly a guy sitting on the toilet. You know, and he's
it definitely is. I said that too. It's a guy taking a shit.
Yeah, he's taking
like,
and maybe for a few minutes he sat like this, and then later he's like decided to sit like this.
Oh, and he's moving to the right.
You know, like he's like, oh, and then he had to shift. He's like, oh, and maybe throughout time or realities, he just changed his position. He got tired of having his hand the other way. You know, but he's still taking a shit.
But I remember it. I remember him fist ahead because they was thinking. I don't remember it like this.
Well, what's interesting about this one is there's so many pictures of tourists that are there with the thinker, and they're all doing it the opposite way of the way that he's doing it. And why would they all go there and do it that way if he's doing it that way behind him? You know, that's interesting.
That does seem like that's thinking, and this is just like slightly pondering.
But once again, it doesn't. Like once again, though, why does it matter where a guy's fist is?
What did I do? Huh? What am I gonna do?
I got this. I'm gonna put this guy's link.
Like that's the thing. I've been trying to go down the list of them all and find the ones that really what's so important about any of them. Like why?
John, what's your opinion? Nothing's important about it. I just think people are noting it and they're going, "Hey, what?" Nothing's really
okay, but after we note it, then now what?
That's because you and I are advanced. I'm the same way. That's why I just like, whatever, let's talk about it for 2 years, even though I knew the first 5 minutes. Okay, yes, it's poison. Okay, yes, don't put the thing over your face. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I knew that for 5 minutes.
Exactly. I feel like after that, like focusing on things give it energy. You know, that's one thing, and that's the thing. Either if you believe in something or you don't. If all they want you to do is feed it and give it energy.
So I was like, let's watch some martial arts and kick some stuff. And
what are you doing, Sean?
I want to just punch some stuff.
Statues move. It's pretty fucked up, dude. If a statue moved, like this
showing
is how he is now.
But once again, so what? Like, why does it matter? Like, obviously, things change.
Where?
You know what stays the same?
And garbage pickles. They are good. They're some of the most crunchy pickles you can get.
Oh, that's roasted bear 3 times, twice. Oh shit! What are we gonna do? I'm freaking out. It's too heavy, dude. Yeah. Don't do that, dude.
I think that's the guy's name from Unbiased on the Fence. I think his name's Sean. I remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
See, and once
life without ever doing drugs or taking any alcohol. What? How do you do that? Your entire life, you're straight. Entire life. What?
What's up, Tim Ray?
Yeah, and see, it's like why I just the Vlasic one. Once again,
this one's huge.
This one's
flip-flopped and flim-flam back and forth, and the vitamins were one way and the show was the other way, and then it came back. What do you guys think? This one's big. Put it in the chat.
I honestly like.
What do you guys remember? Put it in the chat. Let's make this official.
It's and that's the thing.
I think we're not adults.
I don't think when we were kids watching the Flintstones, we were paying that much attention to where the T's were. You know, I don't think that's the main thing. We were watching how Fred Flintstone was driving the car with his feet, and Barney was, how they were getting blowing the lunch bell and then sliding down the freaking dinosaur's back.
What's a Flint? What's a Flint?
Flint is a type of rock, and everything in the show is like named after rock, like the town of Bedrock, Barney Rubble, Fred Flint. Flint is the thing you use in the lighter that makes the lighter spark.
Flintstone
sounds better though. It rolls off your tongue. Flintstones. It's just like Fred and the Flintstones. Flintstones sounds dumb.
Like his last name. But it's
my
not spelled
argument
like
is that as an artist, I don't care how it sounds. It's a friggin' rock. It has to be.
Yeah, exactly. And Flintstone sounds better, and it rolls. And that's why if they were in a think tank
as an artist, I would want to be purist, and it's a Flintstone. So
but if you're a cartoonist and you want people to say your products and whatever, you'd say the easiest one that rolls off your tongue better. It's
Cartoonists are purists. We do it.
And that's how I always called it, the Flintstones.
We're purists.
Fred Flintstone.
If the public doesn't like it, go look at something else.
Let's see what it says when this came out. This is old, but I love these.
That's a weird change. I agree that has changed. That has changed.
This dude really from the Mandela
for me.
Community.
That has changed. Yeah, it's been the reality. I saw UFOs, dude. Before that, I was like, "There's no UFOs. You're stupid." And then I saw them. I'm like, "Oh my God, there's freaking UFOs!"
Oh, see, Flintstone. See, Flintstone.
Are those UFOs? Yes, they were UFOs. Crazy.
So here's a healthy food. Here's a healthy food that people are actually
Brussels sprouts or Brussels.
And this one,
it's not healthy. Maybe it's really shit, and they want us to know that it's really not even good. It's a piece of shit.
It is. Yeah, nobody likes to eat Brussels sprouts. Really, I mean, you force them down. If they've got enough butter and salt on them, they're all right.
Maybe they're trying to let us know in a roundabout way. They're trying to let us know that
maybe they didn't like Brussels sprouts.
But once again, it's just, like the spelling things. Like it's just I don't know. I don't see the
because the S is right next to it. You could easily Brussels sprouts. See, you know what should I say? Brussels sprouts. The S is right next to it.
Why did you get kicked off YouTube, Jenny? Wait a
I had that happen to me a couple.
That's a good one. The S is right next to it. People are just gonna be like.
What do you mean you got kicked out of my chat?
I'd say that.
Yeah, I got
that one
shut off a few times. Or I think you just need to go out and reboot or something. But yeah, it probably is some weird thing. I don't know.
Did it tell her that the moderator did it? What happened? Did I did it? Or what the fuck's going on?
No, it does it on its own. It automatically boots you.
Just making sure that nobody's hitting nobody with wrenches or some weird shit. Well, I don't think you can hit someone with a wrench. Sorry,
no, you can't
sorry,
do
Jenny.
wrench on wrench.
I'm sorry.
And now this one, I have a Volkswagen hubcap that has the old way where the V and W are connected. I also own a 1970 Volkswagen West Affilia, and I've had two Beetles.
He's a Volkswagen fanatic. He has a Volkswagen.
And so, I do resonate more with the V&W, and like I say, I have a hubcap where they are connected. But at the end of the day, I really don't see why. As an
artist, I would put
important.
I would put it connected. The brake just breaks up the picture too much. It's like,
I mean, I do like the connected, and I remember drawing it when I was younger, and I would have them connected like that. I always thought it was cool how it was like that. But then, you know, maybe I saw it on other things or you know, whatever. I mean, one thing, it's like I wasn't going, just like with the curly Q on the Ford, like I wasn't going up and staring at car emblems.
I don't know about the Volt. I mean, I know the Volkswagen one was solid, and now it's got a break in it. I know that. I know that for a fact. But
I remember this.
I almost bought a Volkswagen Jetta, too.
People used to honk. If you were in a Volkswagen, you'd honk at the other person in a Volkswagen.
What, 2002 or
because
something?
it was like a thing. It's like,
I remember
I got a Volkswagen. Beep, beep.
Maybe not.
Remember that one must have been? Especially the orange yellow bus. If you had an orange yellow bus, I mean orange yellow.
Yeah,
orange yellow. They came in two. If you had one of the buses, people would honk at each other.
Yeah. Whenever you pass another person driving a Volkswagen bus, you always give them the peace sign. And if you ever see a Volkswagen bus broken down on the road, you always pull over and help them out, because most owners come equipped
buggy
with
black, don't punch back, punch buggy blue.
Oh yeah,
punch
slug bugs.
You get the when you're on a drive, like a long drive, when you're
well, this is VW specific though.
All right, let's do this. Let's move on.
Stick to the subject. Kidding.
Hey, we got tons of Mandela effects to go through on this.
Oh, it was bugs. Oh, I see what you mean. The punch. Oh, the bug, slug bug. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm gonna cover it.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Sorry, you're right. I thought you were talking about.
All right, so it's got a break.
That's where you hit him in the face really hard. Oh, on the arm. You're right.
Well, do you remember it being white out like that or white out like that?
Well, I mean, wouldn't it just be white because it's white and out? And that's what I would think.
Maybe they want to own the world. Let's see. I would remember WHITE.
And I would like to look at, because there's a few companies, corporations that own most of these products that we're even talking about. There's like Procter and Gamble, Bic. I don't know who owns Bic or if they're like a larger umbrella company for a lot of these products. But what if all these Mandela effects are just tied to like a few different parent companies?
Like, listen, it's funny you say that, Rasmus. Listen, my brother's military, right? My brother's military, and he's like a Fed now, I think, but he works for like the VA or some shit. I don't know what he does. He's like top secret everything, you know what I mean? But he went overseas and shit. And I kept asking him about the Mandela effect. He was like triggered by it, and he called DSS on my kids. But what I did get out of him was he was saying that he thinks that like a lot of it is tied, like the Star Wars changing, a lot of the movies. He's saying like even like Wizard of Oz and shit like that changing is because Disney bought a bunch of shit out around that time. And they bought a bunch of companies, and they own everything. And when Disney bought it, they changed all the movies.
Yeah, but they can't go back and change the original VHSs. Is that blows out that argument? But I'm on the fence with even going back to Star Wars. Like that was a big one for me. C-3PO's silver leg. But I'm almost, I'm just like I don't. First off, I don't believe in space anymore. So Star Wars is a garbage movie. It's really, everything about it is.
No, the first one was cute, and it was a great little story, and they should have just ended it and be like, "Yay, neat little story, done." That's fine. Don't continue on with it for 25 minutes.
And the Millennium Falcon was a flying
owners and shit. I don't know. That's what
trying to tell me. That's what they do with everything. Everything starts out so nice and innocent and beautiful and great, and then they just destroy it.
Well, the Millennium Falcon was a flying vagina. If you look at the
now it's called the Millennial Falcon.
The Millennial, huh?
The Millennial Falcon.
The Millennium.
Do you guys smoke Camels?
Hey, no, Sean, what do you remember Whiteout saying when you were sniffing it?
I can't
Smoke
find
what?
the guy in the camel. You know,
What?
the camel.
So this one
Right.
changed
the hidden guy.
times.
When you were huffing
Look,
whiteout, what do you
And
remember?
once again, department store, they're really expensive, and they're, you know, like you go to a department store and you're going to spend more money than you do at any other place, and you know, it's never a good experience in those places. They, you know, so it's like, why does it matter how it was spelled?
Well, look, this one's got the periods J.C.Penny, and it's spelled like a penny. This
Yeah,
one's
just
J.
one
C.
story
Penny,
done. Or maybe
and this
two.
is J.C. Penny.
Right? Not 20
Penny.
years. Star
Yeah.
Wars is like what?
And they all look foreign to me, honestly.
You can see the people in there. Do you know what people are?
No, but yeah,
There's
they
a
all.
man, Adam and Eve in there actually.
I mean, the honestly, the longer I exist in this reality, everything looks foreign. You know, it's like
No,
everything.
I'm talking to Camel cigarettes. There's Adam and Eve in the
I mentioned
picture.
that because there used to be a joke where you'd say, you know, there's a guy peeing on the
Let's see. Hold it up.
inside the image
yeah,
of the camel.
I see
He
him
doesn't
right
have a
away.
penis anymore. I don't see his penis anymore. Is that a Mandela?
I don't think it
Like a
ever was
joke.
there.
It
It was
used to be
kind
a
of like a
joke.
little.
I'm serious. It used to be a joke that you'd be like, "Here, look, there's a guy hidden in the
He's a-
image here,
woman, right?
and there's a guy still there, but you can't see his penis.
Well, that's
You
what
can't-
saltpeter will do to you.
You can't say that joke because it's like it's gone.
Oh, this is a good one.
You
Kit
like
Kat
that?
with the
You like
dash.
that?
Once again,
That was-
garbage candy, high fructose corn syrup, and very unhealthy. They are good Halloween candy. It was one of my favorite Halloween
They
candy.
used
I
to,
love-
all the
I
foods,
love
they used to
Kit
make
Kat
better products, and then they
dash.
started using high fructose corn syrup instead of real sugar.
But at the end of the
it
day,
wasn't
like
good,
that
but
dash though, first off, like it's one of those things where it could be there, it could not, and it's like nobody. You can't tell me that you like would put your life on the line over saying that dash was there. Like who would really
I
do
would
that?
draw that like 20 times.
Would
with
some
my
of these
notebook.
Mandela people actually be willing to
You
put their life
testify
on the
in
line
court.
over some of those changes?
Would you testify in court that dash was there if you were under
Exactly.
oath, oath,
Exactly.
and you were gonna go to jail if you lied?
Yeah, and if you
You were
were,
gonna get
I
locked
think
up.
it would.
You were gonna
or
get
if
locked
you,
up
or
for
if you
life.
were wrong,
You were gonna
like,
do life
No,
in prison.
what do you
Would you
think? Not
would you still say that dash was
what do
there?
you really think? Not what it is. It's
if
what
you
think.
were if you were at the judgment seat and your final test to get out of this reality was to, you know, it had to be one or the other, and you had to choose. Like which
Yeah, right.
one is it?
I say
Like,
dash.
are you willing to put your life, risk it all? You know,
I say
eternity
We
over
have
the
to.
dash.
My
50-50
argument would be, why does the candy look like a dash?
He'd be like, "You're a winner. You didn't fall for the little illusion trick we did." That's it.
The actual candy looks like a dash, right? Can you break them apart?
I guess, I don't know. I think it just looks like garbage. It's like
Yeah,
really
that's-
gross. It's disgusting
Moving them
candy.
along, moving them
It
along.
was good at one time, and then they poisoned everything.
Yeah.
Sean Osborne's been quiet tonight about this stuff.
And you look at
on,
how many of these Mandela effect foods cause obesity and heart disease. I mean, that's really the point of Mandela effect, I think, is health and wellness.
He's been, Sean Osborne's been quiet
I'm a-
tonight,
I'm a-
dude.
I'm
I
a
usually have to
Mandela
cut him off.
denier. I'm a Mandela denier. I don't know what to think of this. It's all corporations.
Yeah, it's
The
like
food
exactly. It's all corporations, all of it.
The food I eat does not have any commercials for it.
And what
You
is
can't
this
find it.
evil Knievel? And why does
I
you know
eat
it has the word evil? I guess okay, it's
packaged
evil
crackers.
evil. Once again,
Right.
it's both. I don't know. It's still the same in game. It's like who
Oh,
cares how it's spelled?
Yeah, my packaged foods are very low. They're just.
Sean muted. I think he's
no
trying to
meals
talk.
today.
Can we hear him? Let's get a mic check on Sean.
Hi. Wait.
All right, cool. I'm just making sure you're still alive, dude. This
Because
guy
he
usually
doesn't
talks fast. All right, let's
doesn't
go.
like the Mandela effect, but he likes the Mandela.
Oh, we're gonna
I'm
get.
here now.
Hey, Sean,
Hello?
listen. After we're done with this Mandela effect thing, we're gonna go. I have your emails, all your emails that you sent me. Didn't you send me a bunch of shit you want to go over?
Well, if they interest you.
Well, I'm saying I have a bunch of emails from you. I was gonna go over some of them. What do you got? Anything cool in there? I didn't go over it. I didn't look at them yet. I found them all today. I found a whole stash of emails, Sean. I have them queued. We can look at some of them. What are they? Just
Well,
like any mud flood links or anything good in there?
I don't remember.
It's all right. It's all right. We don't have to show them. I got other things too. I got more Mandela. I got new Mandela effects for 2022.
All right.
I got all kinds of shit lined up. But I wanted to just go over
It had to have been pertaining to something
Here's
that we
another
talked about
thing with
earlier.
the Mandela effect too. Is like I keep waiting for something to happen in my life, in my reality, and
Talk about that.
I don't know. It doesn't. It's like it doesn't happen like that or
So for
something.
me,
It's like only with garbage food and car logos.
Okay, so for me, mine started in 2008.
Let me tell you guys a story. My dad had a 92 Ford. 92 Ford. It was a shitbox, but it was a 92. And we had it when we were kids, and it used to look like that, dude. I swear it did.
Okay.
And
So
he
mine
had
started
a
in 2008.
And now
that looked like that too.
I used to think it looks like that, but now I look at that curly Q, and I think that curly Q looks pretty darn good there. You know, I think that curly Q, you know, it was probably there.
Bane Bear,
It was
you're
probably
okay with
there.
that? You're fine with it.
Yeah, I am. I don't care either way.
You'll sleep at night. You'll sleep at night with that. All right, cool. All right, moving along. Bane Bear consented to the curly Q.
Yeah, the curly Q. I think the curly Q is just fine.
Bane Bear's fine with it. Funyuns or funyuns?
Once again, more garbage food. Like, how many garbage food products can you fit in one video? It's like
whoever made this one, I'm not pointing any fingers, but whoever made this must eat all this garbage food that they.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, and that's the thing. I want to actually do a compilation list now and find out exactly how many Mandela effects are garbage food or crappy movies that, or you know, just like things that we shouldn't.
You want to do a Mandela effect garbage food finale? And
exactly.
do like a whole show on it.
It's like all these things we should never even like consume our time with ever in the first place.
Good one. Hold on. Get this out of here. What's going on here? It's not Oh, they're
I wouldn't know about one of them. And or care about any of them. None of them. I didn't care about it. I already know our world is bending. I saw UFOs. That was
I mean,
it's interesting. It's cool, and I believe in a lot of them. I'm like, oh yeah, so it was different. I'm like, I'm very acceptable of the shit, dude. A ghost could appear right here, but I'd be like, whoa, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, check. I'd immediately like, hey, can I talk to you? Can I touch you? I wouldn't be. It's like, I immediately just, what is it? Cognitive dissonance. Maybe I'm just retarded. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a, you know, it's, and it's
if
just
you
like,
want to open those emails, try it.
I'm not gonna play until I bring it up. Piece of shit.
He's got
Oh, what a piece of shit.
We got to watch the Legal Zoom ad.
Make me show this
ad. If you need legal help,
when they do things like they did for
Legal Zoom, they have
has no effect on me because I'm so dumb.
I thought it was gonna play.
They can do whatever little chick. They're little chicks. I'm like, huh? Really? You just did a magic trick on me? Didn't notice.
Oh, that.
I was over here.
Yeah.
Doing something.
I was trying to think of something I could say about
there was
the ad.
probably some Illuminati stuff they had hidden in there for sure. It was symbolic.
They would like, nothing works on Singe. None of our
they're
tricks
definitely
work.
on the
Once again, they use slaves children slaves to harvest the cocoa for this candy. It's garbage.
Oh, it's GMO.
It's GMO. It's horribly sourced. Like I say, you've seen the pictures. Everyone's seen the pictures of the poor little black kids with the huge baskets of cacao that they have to carry on their backs for this Hershey's chocolate.
Sure, Mr. D. Transvestigation night. I mean, I guess so. I think Jen's got her whole channel taken down for that. You know, I don't even really care about
like walk around.
Yeah, fuck with it.
I'm gonna start walking around like.
The problem with
I know that
it's
Are you
too hard on the soul. Like,
hello, meow. What is that on your face? I am new to this world. I have just come to visit here.
Yeah, and the Bernstein Bears, and that one, it's like Stein or Stain. You know what? Honestly, why does it matter? They're bears.
But
you know, tell you my story.
How about just
call them matter individually? The whole thing matters.
Maybe that's what this one is. The point of this one is we're supposed to do away with that middle word, the Bernsteins or Bernsteins. And it predicted the future of the bears. And that's what this does. Because that middle word, if you can't trust it, then it's not there anymore. You have to take it away. And so then all the stuff is the bears.
When I was a young man, I used to go to school. And when I used to go to school, they used to have this thing in Boston called the Scholastic, in Boston Public Schools, Scholastic Book Club. And it used to be like every month, and the kids used to bring it home to the parents. Or like, well, I don't know, it wasn't every month. It was maybe like a few times a year, once a season or something. You'd bring this thing home to your parents. It was like a pamphlet where they could order you books, and there was like Berenstain Bears books and all kind. It was always Berenstain Bears books, right? This one, Berenstain Bears, dude.
But
time,
it's one of those.
In the school
it's
library,
one of those where if even just a few people starts pronouncing it another way, then regardless of how it's written, people will automatically just start saying it the other way. And the fact that this one's one of the most popular Mandela effects, it's one that I question one of the most.
But
because I noticed that it changed on my own. I noticed that it changed to this on my own before people were even talking about Mandela effects. Before anything,
Exactly.
When I was a kid, I remember it changing to Stain. And you know what I was thinking? What did they? Because they changed the Scholastic Book Club and they got rid of it. Now they changed it to Stain.
But do you remember that, or did you just finally notice that it was spelled the other way? And that was
my own.
You were just like, I noticed.
We had arguments.
I thought it was a bootleg copy of the Berenstain Bears. I was like, what is this? A fake, like a knockoff, like a joke? What the fuck is this? I didn't know what was going on, dude.
I enjoy playing. I enjoy being the devil's advocate on this about the Mandela effect, because I've always been fully on board and just been really about it. But and that's the thing, I can have this perspective because I've been on both sides, and that's how I like to do all the truths. Honestly, I like to fully just engulf myself in things.
No, on this one though, we had arguments of whether it was pronounced Steen or Stein.
And why does it matter either way, though?
It does. I told you, none of them matter individually. The entire thing matters.
Why though? Why?
But it does matter because we know that it's a bendy reality. So we can, when things like a ghost appear in front of you or whatever. But wait.
But what does that change? How does that change?
I can say that about anything. You can say I like ice cream, and I can tell you why does it matter that you like ice cream. You can say that about anything. Why does it matter?
Exactly.
There's
why does it matter?
Why does that matter? Because I definitely remember it as that, and in this reality, it's not that way. So that tells me that we live in something. Wait, I'm explaining your fucking word. Let me finish my sentence. So that matters. Let me fucking finish my thought. I have a hard time thinking. So that reaffirms to me that we live in something other than we were taught.
But did you need this to tell you that, or could you have figured that out?
I did need this to tell me that. Look, nothing else fucking told me that in the entire fucking world, except I saw UFOs. Nothing else told me that. I did need something to tell me that.
Okay.
I was living in a mundane, go to work, come back home. You got to do the cookie cutter thing, but I never did the cookie cutter thing. I tried and I tried and I couldn't.
But now that you know that our reality is shifting, like how do you change how you go about your day and because of that? Like, what does that do to alter your path in your day?
Now I eat whole foods and I pray to the Creator.
Exactly. The Mandela effect has gotten you eating healthier, and that's like I'm saying.
No, not the Mandela effect. More flatter. Mandela effect was interesting and like paranormal shit. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That didn't really change my attitude. And that actually also none of it really changed. I just was forced to start changing my diet because I couldn't keep the other food down. So I searched and I would go to the hospital.
It's asking me
straight up to the hospital, dude. So I was like, I'm not going to eat food ever again. I'm done.
I went to the wrong.
I do know that like
the wrong choice. All right,
that lineage of
if
people,
you look up what it means, it's
they like the last name Steens, but I don't know if they because like
so why does it matter?
If you notice, they name themselves after like valuable precious metals like Goldstein and Silverstein and all these different metals and stuff. Like there's Goldberg and
I had a Goldstein boss. So it doesn't matter because it's not material. It's immaterial, so it's immaterial. Exactly. Sorry, I do that. No, okay. Why does it matter? It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to be like,
okay. It's like
I accept that maybe it didn't change for you. So if someone's like, "Oh, I accept that,"
if someone has Photoshop and they're able to go back and edit things, it's like, okay.
I want to be right.
Why don't they put $1 million in my account? Like, why don't I wake up tomorrow and I don't know. That's kind of a stupid.
It's also a sign to show me that I'm different than all these NPCs around me because they don't even see it. I can show it right to them.
But then it's like, okay, but it's like, okay, I'm so special because I see the dash on the Kit Kat. It's like, what? It's like that makes me
special.
That makes me more special because I see the dash.
Well, did they wear the muzzle on their face for the past 2 years? Maybe they do see something special.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I never wore it for once. Not 1 second, and it never will. You could come at me with knives and guns telling me to put it on my face. I'd be like, nah, just kill me.
Yep. But I mean,
I was looking for, but it didn't come up. I'm not gonna all night though.
So
does the Mandela effect prevent you from putting mask on? Is that what stopped you from putting the mask on? Was that you knew that our reality shifted?
No, because God told me.
Oh.
Once again,
what's this?
More garbage food. I mean, this is
instantly downloaded the information that I've never knew about before. I never knew about any of that shit. All of a sudden, I knew all about the past 2 years. Not deep.
Yeah, look at this garbage. Like Cheez-Its, they are good.
About it in 5 minutes.
Nice.
This is filled with words I knew in 5 minutes after. And this is 17 inches.
That's impressive.
5 minutes of I don't run around yelling about it. You're crazy.
Maybe that dash on the Cheez-Its came from the Kit Kat. Maybe they took it from the Kit Kat and put it on.
Shit, I never read that stuff.
Now this one, I wrote Owen Benjamin a letter here recently about the Depends because he just came out with this. He was going hard at the sodomy, and so he made this joke basically that, gay guys, it's gross because they have to wear the Depends, and nobody ever talks about the fact that they wear Depends. But yeah, if you're constantly pumping, then you can't control your bowel movements, and so you need Depends. You need to have that dependable protection. But every time he would say the joke, he would say Depends. And I was like, in my letter, I'm like, well, that doesn't work in this reality because Depends has never existed. It's always
Depends, though. It depends.
And
oh, here we go. Okay.
Yep. Curious George with his tail.
Curious George had a tail because he used to listen. He used to be a window washer, and he used to hang down from his tail to wash the windows, and that's why he was so good at washing windows. It wouldn't have worked if he didn't have a tail.
It'd be weird art to not have it.
Yeah, I mean, monkeys
I'm
have
gonna be the first artist to have
tails.
No tail. What? Okay.
Yeah, monkeys have tails, but yeah, once again though, I don't really care either way. I mean, it's a cartoon, and if he had a tail, he had one. Him losing his tail. What does that tell me? Like, what kind?
See, why
do I need like a special decoder ring? Like a Mandela decoder ring, and I should be taking them all down in my secret decoder book? I mean, honestly, it's almost.
I don't care. I just like, which one do I remember? That's all I care about.
It's almost like the same as QAnon. Honestly, like Mandela and QAnon, like they're kind of the same category of spiraling.
What do you remember? That's all. This game.
It's gonna be this one now. It's gonna be the apostrophe one now. Of course it is. That's so
really. That's so stupid. Why would they be different?
What was his thing though? Like he said something.
There's no apostrophe in it, dude.
He's like,
there's no apostrophe in it. That's so stupid. That's what I've seen ever. That's
it depends what
ideas.
It depends what nationality you are, how you say different strokes. Is it different strokes or different, or how do you say it in Boston?
It's the 80s. It was different. I watched the stupid show. I liked the stupid show.
And once again, this dirty rat here, Chuck E. Cheese, he's a dirty, nasty rat.
I wouldn't know.
I remember on the East Coast we had Showbiz Pizza, and Showbiz Pizza was the same as the West Coast version of Chuck E. Cheese, and it was like Showbiz Pizza.
Yes,
was that one? Oh no, Toys R Us was where a kid can be a kid. Showbiz Pizza, I forget their song, but I remember.
Was it better than Chuck E. Cheese?
They were the same. I mean, garbage food, garbage games. The games were rip-off. The food was garbage.
You would go there to play video games and get stoned.
Yeah, well, yeah. And you can go in Chuck E. Cheese and you can drink wine while the kids play games too. Like, that's kind of cool. You can have beer or wine.
Oh, but the puppets were scary and weird. They looked like ratty and old, dusty things, and it's like, yeah.
I like wine too. I like wine too sometimes. I'll have a glass of wine or champagne.
Her reality looks stupid, obviously.
Yeah.
So okay.
Makes wine.
Even if it changed, even if it hasn't changed, it's stupid.
And once again, more just poison. I mean, you can pour Coca-Cola on a battery, and it takes the corrosion off of it.
You know what? You can put a penny in, and it'll eat the penny.
We're only halfway through these ones.
We should start calling it the man garbage effect.
I stopped eating
garbage food.
Penny crap over like 10 years ago because I was dying. I wonder why I was dying. I would eat anything. Whatever you give me, I would just eat it.
Herbal Essence says, or Herbal Essence.
Once again, this is horrible hair products. It probably causes
Herbal Essence.
It probably causes cancer.
herbal essences.
Let's see. Yeah, but how variety? You can have cancer and still
The only shampoo I've paid a lot of attention to is Dr. Bronner's, because like it has like this huge, like almost like a chapter of a book written on the actual container about like one of them talks about like the importance of legalizing psychedelic mushrooms for therapy and things like that. And this is on like your soap bottle.
Let's do it.
Hey,
go ahead, keep going.
See that it comes in several formulas, Rasta Bear, so it has different types of cancer.
I grew mushrooms, Rasta. I grew mushrooms. And
once again,
I got a mushroom. Yeah.
If you notice what's highlighted here on Johnny Quest on both of them, it is the Q.
What is Sean doing?
Once again, it's all about Q.
Look at that. Sean has an old phone with a cord. Wow, look at that. I haven't seen one of those.
That's probably Michael Flynn in the background with the white hair, and that's Trump as a kid right there. And that's Justin Trudeau dressed in blackface with the Houdini hat on. And I'm not sure who the other guy is, but yeah, this is a Q early. This is one of the earliest Q drops right here.
Is correct. Johnny is stupid. Obviously, that's the new one.
Yeah, have you ever seen the Justin Trudeau where he's at the Halloween party and he's got one of those genie hats on like that with the bead and he's in the blackface? And that's definitely
nope. See, I don't watch that shit.
And that's definitely Trump as a kid.
YouTube will throw it on my face sometimes. I don't ever look at it on purpose.
Yeah.
Once again, disgusting. That's not even real peanut butter. It's gross.
But Snoop Dogg remembers Jiffy. Snoop Dogg remembers Jiffy.
Choosy mother.
Why does it matter though? Once again,
I know why. Because choosy mothers choose Jif. That's why.
Jiffy or Jif? Like, how does that? How's my day changed at all? Because was Jiffy.
You're not a choosy mother.
Like my whole life has been ruined because the Iffy's gone now. There is
but all choosy mothers are feeling content.
Oh yeah. So this one is big.
And Looney Tunes.
Dude. I don't care what anybody.
What do you remember?
Right, so now it's Looney Tunes, and Merry Melodies. They're saying, yeah. Go ahead.
I remember like cartoons.
And there's Tiny Toons, which is spelled tiny, Toons. But Looney Tunes is the Tunes, and I think, that it doesn't matter either way.
Have you ever like edited a Photoshop picture, and you can skip over some parts? Doesn't matter. That's probably what they're doing. Who's ever editing reality? They're like, whatever. We'll just skip over them. Looney Tunes. That's good enough. Okay, next.
Yep, and see that.
When you're editing shit, it's hard.
They got these mushrooms around my way called the penis envies. You guys heard about the penis?
Oh yeah, they've got those everywhere.
Those are common.
Going to mute now.
They're strain of the Kabinzis, and this one more garbage cereal. I mean, this stuff they use every food coloring in the whole list of like blues and red numbered whatevers and high fructose corn syrup. It's all in Fruit Loops.
But this is what I remember. What I remember about this is because there's no fruit in the cereal, so they had to change it. They had to change it.
There's no fruit in it. It doesn't look right. The current one looks better.
And this stuff, who knows what they put in Oscar Mayer? I mean, that stuff. Why
did they put Oscar Mayer?
Dog.
Didn't I?
All I know is they have a truck that's a giant wiener, and they drive it all around. I've seen it before.
Oscar Mayer.
I've seen the Oscar Mayer wiener truck a couple times actually. It's pretty fascinating. It's a giant hot dog that they drive around the country, and it's amazing to see. But I would still
wherever they go.
I would probably rather put a mask on and go get a PCR test up my nose than eat an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Really, I'd rather eat Oscar Mayer, although it probably has nanotech these days. But an old Oscar Mayer, you probably suffer through.
This one is so
see
crazy.
What's this? I know what this is.
Just a little tiny bit of a smile.
No.
I remember people used to always say that she was making she wasn't smiling. She was like.
And once again though, her smiling or not, it's like I don't know.
No, you gotta stick with one or the other. It's not doesn't matter, or is it crap? You have to stick
I
with
thought,
one.
I was with you that she was not smiling because, like, yeah, she, it wasn't even customary to smile back then in pictures at all. But if she wants to smirk, then let her smirk. Maybe she's got something to smirk about. But it's like,
take it seriously.
but it's like when you're telling normal people, you're like, the Mona Lisa is smiling at me now. Don't you get it? She's smiling at me now, and you don't see that? Like, what do I have to do to show you that the Mona Lisa is smiling?
No, see, that's where we should revert to your first theory. It's crap art.
It is crap art. It looks just like George Washington. And this one, I don't know. Like I used to say, Luke, I'm your father, and a fan. I would take a fan and do that. But then also we saw, there's Tommy Boy, where he does that parody. And all it takes, like I say, is a couple parodies, a couple people saying it a certain way, and that's how you remember.
Oh, I love this, man. All right, we got this. Now keep it going. All right, so
Yeah,
Luke, I am your father.
So like I say, like
do you think it's possible that they're just getting us used to eating bugs and food that's unrecognizable?
Eat bugs.
It'd be offensive to know that your food came from a certain animal, so they make it.
And that's
so they make it so it doesn't.
That's where I can't rule out too. Like they weren't planning on rolling out a Mandela effect psyop years ago, and that they didn't have certain celebrities and certain people in the public scene onto that and say certain things a certain way, or to encourage people to say or guide their memories in certain ways to get us to where we're at today.
Some of that food was written in the script automatically, but they don't realize why. The actors don't realize they were part of it.
Exactly. Exactly, and it was all just a psyop.
Saturday Night Live is your life.
Yay! That's cool because I didn't like.
It was probably rehearsed.
I'm like, yeah, that's great. It was so boring. Now, like, yeah, it's exciting and new. Come aboard.
All right. So listen
this
to
one.
this, guys. Tom, I have the VHS tape
I do too.
of Forrest Gump here.
But just because it says that on the stupid back of the VHS tape doesn't mean that he had to say it in the movie. It doesn't work that way. Even though, I used to be able to quote like half the movie. Like me and Jenny, we were like peas and carrots. She taught me how to.
Did you watch the VHS? Did you watch your VHS? Was it an old VHS? Did you watch it? Did it change on the VHS? It did.
If it changed at all, like I'm.
So who's the actor then?
Tom Hanks. He's a horrible person. He's worse than Oscar Mayer.
You shouldn't be looking at it.
I know this. I know this movie word for word. I've seen this movie so many times. Every time I watch it, I pretend I'm Tom Hanks, and I start talking like Tom
anymore.
Hanks.
The Mandela effect says it's crap.
Every word just like him, word for word. Everybody in the room that's watching this movie with me gets pissed because I say every single word he's gonna say just like him, pronouncing it like him and everything.
But life was like a box of chocolates. This one goes like to like the Jewel song. That one is one of the ones that got me to spiral down where I'm at right now, because she says, "Who will save your souls?" in the song.
Yeah.
And people are like, what? People don't have more than one soul. And I'm like, no, because she's singing to a shit ton of people. And all those people that she's singing to, they all have souls. And so that's why she says, who will save your souls? Not because...
I'm not sure about this one. But I don't remember the E.
No, she said soul because souls is stupid.
No, I think she says souls. And I don't think it's ever been
once
soul.
Again, we should stick with your other theory.
I have that one for later on. We're already doing pretty good.
Yeah. It's the garbage effect.
I remember it being Epsom salt, but I think it's Epsom now with an M. But I remember it with an N. That's weird.
A useful
haven't-
product, but it will make you crap. So there is that.
Yeah, more shit related. Yeah, depends. And Epsom salt. I'm sure avocados will probably add to that too. But yeah,
I don't know. I asked doctors about this.
This one,
You know what they told
the
me?
anatomy changes. I'm not convinced that they're Mandela effects. Like, I never went to medical school, and most of the people that are pushing these have changed. Have never gone to medical school either. And so
I hate thinking about.
I am a doctor, a lawyer, and a scientist.
And this one, The Field of Dreams, the movie does not make sense if he said, if you build it, they will come. It doesn't make sense because they're talking about his father the whole time in the movie. And who shows up at the end of the movie after he builds it? It's like that's how. And I was never even big on that movie, but the movie doesn't make
about
I'm not really.
the town will come, everyone will come. I didn't watch the movie because it's crap.
exactly crap. I have a lazy boy though, and I sit on it, and it is kind of crappy because it doesn't always close up right. But yeah, who cares if it's lazy?
That's a good chair to begin with.
And this one, I'm not guaranteed that he ever had a monocle because he's running right there. Think about if you had a monocle and you're trying to run.
Here he goes. No, he's so.
Yeah, but he did have a monocle, right?
When
I
you're
don't think he ever had the monocle.
when you're at the high class, you don't sweat. You can hold your monocle.
I think that we got the monocle mainly from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, where Jim Carrey's like, and you must be the Monopoly Man. That's where I think that we got the anchor
It's Mr.
memory.
Peanut. Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, Mr. Peanut had the monocle.
Yes.
And
I
all
would
it takes, like I say, is just a few pop icons and other people to push the monocle or to put it into the consciousness.
Looking at the art, it looks too messy. Like it fills up the face too much. Like it's aligned.
Hey, Rasta, you're so stupid if you don't believe in every single Mandela.
I know. Yeah, no,
You're still retarded. Like
I know.
I've got
I've probably got the Mandela people that are hardcore. Like they're spiraling right now. They're like, what is happening?
Spiral.
You can affect someone, and they'd be like, "Oh, that one doesn't even affect me." Especially if you don't know the product.
Wait, hold on. I've seen some. What Oreo? What?
And one thing I want to point out once again is this is garbage food.
One F.
Yeah. Why is it Jewish stuff? I'm sorry. Shoe. I call them shoes. It's either shoes or garbage food, like everything, or garbage cartoons.
Yeah, garbage food, garbage cartoons. Like what? Like it's and that's where like I think it loses a lot of people who go into it. They see that right away, and that's where it's like, wait, how do they like even normal people be like, well, all this stuff, what does it even matter in the first place?
It's like flat Earth, yeah. It's like flat Earth where they go to like the Flat Earth Society, and they're like, well, you fall off the pancake, you fall off the edge, blah blah blah, right? Same thing, dude. That's why I don't like. Anyway, I was just calling in to say, like, you guys are. I mean, I know you guys are just talking about it, but come on now, dude. Come on.
What?
Wait, go back. What was that last one? Oh, garbage movie. Okay, so what's this one?
Yeah, no, it's all.
What is it?
I think real or not, it's turned into a psyop because it is a psychological operation.
Yep.
I watched this.
It's all. I mean, it's not all a psyop, but yeah.
It's a distraction from where we should focus our energy.
Yes, I said that. Yeah.
There's been hundreds of hours invested in this thing. Then why don't we just acknowledge our reality shifting and move along? It's like why do people need to invest hundreds of hours of streams on something that
anything? I do things and listen. I draw. I can't just do one thing and sit there and look at the screen.
Jesus, they love shoving ads in our fucking face.
Yeah, but anybody like if anyone can think of one Mandela effect, just think of one that that has any purpose or meaning, where it's like where it changes our world.
It helps your life. Did it help your life? Yeah.
Yeah, where it's a benefit, or it it wakes us up.
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Show me one Mandela effect that does that, because I can't think of one off the top of my head, and I know most of them.
No.
Well, I didn't see. There was some of those were like weird. I don't even know what that even. Some of those like candies and stuff. Like what? I don't even know.
And now it's like, I'm at the point where like I want some of that time back that I've wasted on this topic.
Well, you ain't getting it back, bro. You ain't getting it back.
I want those hours back.
No, it ain't coming back, dude.
Other stuff. Yeah, like load screens and stuff like that.
But I do like talking about it right now because I feel like I'm getting some closure on the whole topic of Mandela effect. Like it's one of those things where it's like I want to have a good discussion. So I don't ever have to talk about it again.
Hey, let's come back. I want to go back to what you guys were talking about earlier. Is about like Singe said he had a back problem, and then but it healed, right, Singe?
Well, I need it back out of me. Doctor said I need it back out of me. Sorry, that's from.
Doctor said I need it back out of me.
Singe, why are you gonna make everything a joke, dude?
Because I'm fucking.
Should I download it?
Funny. I'm
still Rasta.
Next show, we'll get it.
Rasta.
Tell me about your fucking back, bro.
Rasta, I used to do tile and like showers, and a whole wall fell on my leg, right? A whole when you're breaking the wall, like when you're doing
demo?
Demo, right? And the whole wall fell on my leg, and my leg was sliced up, bro, like sliced everywhere, right? And I didn't go to no hospital, no doctor. I don't believe in no doctor, right? And dude, and it healed up, bro. It healed up, dude.
Yeah. It's mind over matter. And that's the thing. I've had back injuries where like if I tell myself I fucked myself up, then that's what happens, and I'm laid out. But like I've also had where like if I had told myself I'd fuck myself up, I would have been laid out. But I was like, no, I'll be all right. And then within hours, especially the next morning, I'm fine again.
Yeah, it's like when Cindy was talking about.
It's a victim mentality,
dude. That's hard work. So you're already fucked up. So I'd be like,
and that's a big thing in life is to overcome a victim mentality. In anything.
Yes, bro. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim, dude. No one.
You're dealing with the problems of your life, or just anything you do. Don't play a victim.
How young are you, Scott?
Own your shit.
Or when that happened? How young were you?
It was only like 3-4 years ago. No, not even 3 years ago or 4 years ago. But yeah, I mean, dude, I got pictures of it. It was like literally like
very good at any age, but younger is better. That's all.
Oh no, I was 41. I'm 44 now. But Singe though, the back thing, I used to like work for I used to carry pick things up and put them in. Like I used to work for a charity. Like, when you pick up donations, like door to door, you know what I'm saying? Like you go, I would drive. That's the thing. I've been driving for 25 years, but I used to work for a charity, a children's home, which is by the way, everyone, I'm just letting you guys know, it's all bullshit, dude. It's besides the point. But I used to lift charities are bullshit. But I used to work. I used to lift like really heavy shit, and I wouldn't do it properly, and I'd be lifting 100, 200 pound, not 200, but 100 pound, like boxes of shit that people would put their donations in, like just all kinds of garbage, and my back just went out like bad. But you know what?
I like charities because I survive off of donations. I thrive.
No, I'm not. I'm talking, bro. I'm talking about
what the big charities.
The big ones. Yeah,
the ones that are run by the Freemasons, the Shriners,
dude, I used to live down the street from the Shriners, dude. They had their headquarters, and you know what their headquarters looks like? It looks like a
big one.
It's crazy. It's in Tampa, dude. Look, you can look it up.
Oh, a different name.
I would say it looks like a slummy, shitty building, right?
Dude, it looks like it's $1 billion. It's like not billion, but like millions of dollars, dude.
They're all run by Freemasons.
They either spend a lot or they spend nothing. That's
all
how they are.
all the hospitals are run by Freemasons.
See, and
Well,
Daniel Becker's talking about the magic mirror on the wall, like that's what they're discussing.
That's the thing, though.
And it's like once again, Disney is an evil, horrible corporation, and their movies are all horrible. And you know, a lot of people are forced to watch them because like it's one of the only options that kids.
Yeah, don't let your kids watch that stuff, dude.
Onto people. But at the end of the day, why does it care if it's magic mirror or mirror? You're still conjuring up a black mirror, and either way you say it, and even when you discuss it, you know you're saying those words again, you're repeating them again. So you're conjuring the black mirror by even talking about it.
You're giving it attention.
In the book, it's mirror, and in the movies, it's magic. But
what movie is that even from? A freaking horrible movie about witches?
Yeah, every Disney movie is about witchcraft.
It's mirror.
Spells.
Spells and witches and yeah, dude, come on now, dude. We're better than that. Like Harry Potter. Oh, is there a Harry Potter?
I mean,
is there a Harry Potter? Mandela?
I wrote about witches and shit, but I don't use the word witch. I have zombies in my story, but I don't use the word zombie. I have dark beans, and I don't use any of the cliche names for my characters. I have all this.
Oh, Sin,
look at my shit.
You like to draw, right? You like to draw like
I'm making a comic book, bro. Yes.
Are you saying you're making a comic book?
Yes.
So Singe Man, real quick while I'm thinking about it, do you want to go over the thumbnail with everybody?
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, what is that?
Right,
I was wondering.
All right, we're gonna go over this. Let me bring it up. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Pappy.
So do you want to give them a little bit of a backstory, Singe, on your
all right, so which one matters so much? Like, which one matters so much that it's like
last night we were talking about.
No, hold on, Russell. You're talking about the thumbnail.
Let me open this.
I know, but Badfishberry's saying that it matters a lot.
Badfishberry is always gonna do this. I think he's gonna mess with.
He should be like the antagonizer bear.
Yeah, he's
realizing that
Badfishberry and antagonizer bear.
I think what he means is that realizing that the world is changing. That's what matters. The whole thing matters.
All right, so the thumbnail.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is like it looks like concrete.
On my side.
Oh yeah,
he's on my side.
That's my grandpappy taught me.
So you see this? All right.
How to make bricks.
Yeah.
So
see?
let me explain it real quick. Let me go first. So we were explaining now yesterday how Singe's whole family has been in the fake counterfeit brick business for centuries now. And it's been passed down. His uncle and his grandfather and his great grandfather, and we was showing last night how they make fake bricks out of styrofoam. Well, tonight this is a new way.
Styrofoam. It's styrofoam.
Last night you missed it. You missed it. He made styrofoam bricks, and they put them up. And we showed his cousin, his girl cousin.
What? Wait, what? Hey, how do you make that like full screen?
So we all this is how we learn to walk.
I want to see that.
All right, Singe, take it away. Take it away.
I've seen him do that before.
Yeah, that's what you learn to walk with at age 5. We learn to make fake bricks. We learn to walk at the same time. And that's how we make
that opens up whole new questions about like the mud flood theory and the brick buildings and stuff. It's like, how can we prove that these are real bricks?
Dude, hey guys, I used to play.
By the time I was 7, I was like making whole pathways, and I was charging them.
Yeah,
for
dude. You know,
full
styrofoam.
excavation,
You can make
plumbing.
rock out of styrofoam all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
can
I'm
put them, and you can tell them you tore down the whole wall, and you don't have to
Yeah, that
rewire
the thumbnail that
Like, dude, you can
Just
make
give
all
them-
kinds of you can make all kinds of stuff like that looks real, dude.
that
Out of styrofoam, dude.
It's not even real because they usually don't know it until they lead up against it.
That was like 20 something years ago, bro. When my friend used to do that. He used to make a lot of money doing that, dude. A lot of money making that
They
stuff.
always go, "Oh, that's beautiful." I'm like, yes, stay back. It's not dry yet. And then we just hit real fast.
Yeah, dude, it was weird. Like the whole place was full of styrofoam. Dude, that's so bad for you. Like that, like inhaling that stuff, dude. Bad fish bear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Remember when I was a kid working in construction, you always get the shittiest job.
Bad fish bear. You're a bassist, right? You're a bassist, right? Are you a bassist or not?
Me?
You a bassist?
I can play an instrument. All right, him. Baptist bear. Woo!
Stupid.
I can't hear you.
You think I'm some kind of punk? You want to call me?
Your sound
Right.
isn't coming through very well. I can't hear you yelling at me.
Oh
Fix your mic.
no. Are we having a
Fix your mic.
I still can't hear where you're saying.
We can't hear you, Baptist bear. Your mic is messed up.
I can't hear you.
Just some kind of
Wait till he stops talking. Baptist bear, we can't hear you.
can't
Your
hear
mic
you.
is stuck. You should put a shirt on.
What are you talking about?
What's that?
What is that?
Fucking 40 years, okay? It's changed. How the fuck is my Bible changed? You don't think?
Why does it matter though if
Now I
it's
can hear
changed?
you.
No,
What's
it
the-
hasn't changed.
why
Your
does it
Bible hasn't
matter?
changed.
Everybody calm down.
I know
Who
about
cares?
the Bible. Bad fish. I know about the Bible. Bad fish.
Why
We
does
can't
it
hear
matter
you, but
though?
no, I mean it doesn't matter. You're right.
We're not saying
Because
it doesn't. We're not saying it
Rasta,
hasn't.
Jaw does not
We're
change.
saying it's stupid.
That's right. God does not
God does
change.
not change. He does not change.
The Most High
The
doesn't
Lord's
change.
Spirit changed.
Nope.
The Lord's
Nope.
Spirit changed. Yeah, I know.
Come to my fucking house and call me a fucking. I'll lay both you out at the same time.
I haven't called you your name. I haven't called you any names. You just get hot.
No, we haven't called your name. We're just like laughing.
You take things personally.
We're all
I
happy.
didn't call you any name.
You're the only one who's angry, and you took something personal. You're like, this is now you've spoken about the Mandela effect, and now I'm mad. It's like, why?
No, I get amped up. I'm like, no, I know that's how it was, but I'm not mad. I'm just.
Why does it matter though? Like, why, even if it is, even if it has changed and it's real, why does it matter if I don't care? And why do you feel the need within yourself to
Rasta, you have to care. You have to care, Rasta. You have to care.
Apparently,
The Bible changing is big, dude. It's big.
It's a big deal, okay? You know people take it personal, okay? And then you guys are on here laughing about it like it's some kind of fucking joke.
it is a joke.
Okay?
It's garbage
It's like
food.
you guys are trying to raise or something.
The Mandela effect is a joke.
Oh, how dare you! How dare you, Rasta Bear? Oh, it's so mean.
I know.
That's so wrong.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, Tom Hanks is one of the most disgusting human beings in the world, and he's connected to more Mandela effects, just like all the junk food. It's garbage. And just like King James was like Barack Obama. It's like, my Barack Obama Bible has changed. It's like, well, why are you reading the Barack Obama Bible in the first place?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cool. You're so smart, man. You are so smart. Dude.
Your mic is out.
I'm just not sure about
Fix your mic, Badfish.
Dude, I just went over like almost. I went over.
Your mic. Your mic.
Yeah, I can't hear anything you're saying. I can't hear.
Of course that matters.
Your mic. Wait, it's not talking.
You're afraid of it. You would say it doesn't matter. It does matter. It matters more than your music.
Why? Why does it matter?
Give you thumbs up and listen.
I think you're focusing on the minute details in this reality instead of focusing on the light energy that's causing it all to change in the first place.
Your mic is bad.
You know, it's a distraction to focus on these things. To focus on garbage candies and foods and pop culture movies. It's a waste of our time.
What are you doing, Bad Fish Bear? Are you having trouble right now? Like, you're usually in a good mood, man. What's wrong with you tonight? Is something going on in your like normal everyday life? Something bad happened to you? Talk about
it. Talking shit. I turn it on and you'll be talking shit about me.
I'm not talking shit about you. Is it not true that you get upset sometimes and you instigate in the chat? I mean, it's just like bringing up one of your characteristics. I mean, it's not bad. I don't talk shit about you. I have nothing but love for you. You're a fellow bear community. Bears.
I didn't mean anything bad.
And we're just joking, having a good time, and having a good laugh at the Mandela effect.
I got a little grandson I got to worry about now. I like to get up so I can have a little blind grandson. I want to know everything, including how all fucking shit's changing in generation. How? How the fuck's it happening? Okay, I want to know too. Doesn't matter.
Hey, Ray.
But focusing on the Mandela effect does absolutely nothing to change the future. It's dwelling on the past. Dwelling on things that have shifted doesn't do anything to help us change the reality of our futures.
That is very true.
I mean, like I say, unless you can find one good Mandela effect,
man, that's very true.
That one Mandela effect that has any type of relevance or meaning that has any type of importance into like. I don't get it.
You didn't watch Brian at all.
I've watched all of Brian's stuff. Like I've been passionately a part of Brian's community for a long time. That's giving me a good perspective on both sides.
But Rasta Bear, you have to care about the changes.
I don't though.
But you have to though. You have to.
I can understand why people that don't believe in the Mandela effect laugh about people who do. I can see that. I can honestly see why they clown on people who want to be upset.
You don't know me. I told you.
Any man with a big check in his hand. Yeah, oh no, oh, why do we see the Tin Man with a light branch in his hand? Yeah, oh no. What are you doing to say you're wrong? Recollections not in line, things are changing overnight. Yeah, oh no, no, no.
So from these other hotels showing me, it seems like these things are
All
generally
right.
There's a chorus he has.
Hey Rasta, how tall are you,
Yes.
Rasta? I saw you at the. Go ahead.
Dread.
I'm 21 Rogans tall.
I don't know. I mean, I can't do the math.
A Rogan is 3.33 inches.
6'2", 6'2".
I'm 6 foot, about 6'1". So on a good
Okay,
day,
yeah.
with my work boots on, I'm 6'1". If you know,
I'm 6. I'm 6. Yeah, I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5". I saw you.
Oh, wow.
I saw you. Yeah, I saw you at Flattoberfest, and I saw what's his name, Steve JML. And I was like, either everyone's a midget or you guys are tall.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know. Everyone seems like a midget there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
But,
How we doing?
I think the midget word might be a little offensive, but
You're too big. You can't.
wait. Am I not? I'm not allowed to say that? Oh,
No,
I mean, little person. Little person.
no.
Huge, tall like that, right?
I'm fascinated by midgets. Actually, like I live close to the people who do that show, Little People Big World. You know, it's like it was on.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch that.
They're the midget pumpkin farmers.
Yeah.
And the dad from the show, he got pulled over and he got a DUI going home. And
oh yeah,
I just couldn't imagine the look on the cop's face when he like pulled the guy over, and then he walked up to the car, and it was just this little guy with his I gave this one midget dude Uber rides. And,
anyway,
he was super cool, but I would always be picking him up from the strip clubs. Like he was always going to the strip clubs.
You had to pick him up, really?
Yeah, I mean, I could have. If he passed out in my seat,
pick him up.
Been easy to pick
with
up
one hand
and get out of the car.
I've had it up to here with me.
Okay, you go here.
Yeah.
What was on? Yeah.
Anyway, I hope homeboy Badfish Bear gets over his little whatever. Like, I mean, come on, dude.
I know. I love you, Badfish Bear. I wasn't calling you names. I wasn't trying.
Nobody called him names, dude.
No,
nobody called him names, but he wants to be like a little bitch boy, dude.
But
sorry,
yeah,
bro.
I don't.
He is calling it.
But I don't care about the.
Hey, I'm a little bitch boy.
The Mandela effect. I'm sorry.
I think I do.
Stinch, don't be a bitch boy.
More Mandela effect.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you see how that works though? If you don't see how that works, the whole Mandela effect is to divide. It's to divide everyone.
It is, and I feel like it is a psyop because it's it causes people to get consumed by it instead of just acknowledging it and moving along. Just be like, okay, reality's changing, great.
It's co-opted. It's co-opted.
When you're obsessing over garbage products and crappy movies and spending any time whatsoever focusing on the spelling or words they've said, that means you've wasted time watching the movie or looking.
Wait, spellings?
Yeah, exactly. Spellcraft. It's all craft.
Yep.
Okay,
it's all from Satan, in my opinion. It's demonic.
Hasatan, yeah. Look at Sean. Wait, Sean, hold on. Let me. Oh no, Sean, hold that up and act like yeah. Okay, so Matt, quantum conscience. Let me ask you a question. Oh, you got to do it right.
Get something.
Because
there it is.
We're at a level, not higher or lower. We're on a level where we can accept the shit and go, oh, yeah, whatever.
What?
Maybe we're retarded. Ignorance is bliss, right? Maybe we're ignorant.
What did you want to ask me?
I don't know. This has been this has been fun and entertaining though. I've wanted to discuss this because I've started down this spiral of I wouldn't call it denying the Mandela effect because like I'm not saying that things aren't shifting, but it's just like I don't care, and so that's
how dare you? How dare you not care?
It's ruined my.
How dare you?
It's ruined my karaoke.
But me getting
my
to like
karaoke.
the fact that it focuses on junk and garbage.
Wait a
That's a
second.
new
Hold on.
revelation that I just came to tonight.
Because that's what I've been saying about everything. Not because I don't believe in it, but because I'm burnt out on all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Flat Earth, mud, buildings, everything.
It gets
because
old.
I don't
It gets
believe in
really old.
Because I intake the knowledge quite quickly and digested it, and okay. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Ross,
that's
like
Ross,
when I was like when I just
dude, did you guys?
I'm just joking around. He doesn't. I'm sorry.
Did you ever see Higher Learning with that guy? What's the guy?
no way, bro.
If you see
No
the
way,
movie
bro.
Tupac, then you
You
understand
didn't
what
do
I'm.
that shit. No. Shit.
Ariel thought that was Tupac. Ariel didn't even know who Tupac was. I'm like, what?
You didn't just do that shit, bro. I thought you were gonna give me the fucking juice, bro. What the fuck, shit, man? I fucking earned that shit.
Sean is Matt. Hey, Matt, get out, Matt. No, we don't need to see Matt's face.
Hi, Matt. How are you today? You do his voice, Sean.
All right, I forgot what I was doing.
Everyone's rising out of their bathtubs. Everyone's rising out of their bathtubs.
Highlight it because a lot of people probably didn't see this. I'll get it up.
Rasta, though, that was a good stream last night. You were driving. Like, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I was doing a drive. It made my drive go by really quickly to be able to just.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? What was it last night? I was driving and Ray and Singe were talking, and I was driving like for like 20 minutes, and I was like, "Whoop!" It just flew by. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I saw a beaver, and then Bearsworth showed up.
You saw the beaver. Yeah,
no,
you're like, I gotta get that anal fluid out.
You missed it. Yeah.
That's the first thing I think of when I see a beaver. Like,
dude,
I've got me a kayak. I'm gonna go down there to the river and start.
I got 2 kayaks.
Dams.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna go straight to the dams.
Nope. I'm gonna take my kayak and just kayak and not worry about beavers and their anal glands.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got good natural flavoring. Raspberries.
Oh, it's so delicious, isn't it?
Raspberries all day long.
What?
I mean, you can put that.
Well, so you're ruining it.
I wonder how much a vial of that shit's even worth. Like, can we look that up? Like, how much a vial?
No, don't. No.
I think you can look that up. What is it? Is that
per ounce? It's like per ounce.
Yeah, exactly. How much do they sell the beaver shit or the claw, whatever it's called? Like, I'm gonna do a whole deep dive.
It's called castoreum.
I'm gonna do a whole deep dive on the castoreum.
Don't do a whole deep dive.
It's gonna be my Mandela effect. Like it's gonna be like my obsession. Everybody in the truth community has their obsession. Mine is castoreum from the beaver.
No. Ross, you're better than that. You're better than that, dude.
Really? I don't. Yeah, I know, but no one else seems to be. No one seems to care about it. Like nobody cares.
Oh wait. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
what did you call it? What? Because I don't remember like that.
Extreme. What?
It wasn't like that in my reality, dude.
If we had half the people focusing on the beavers, anal.
Sean never fails. He never fails.
No, dude, that wasn't like that in my reality. I don't remember that because I don't remember it at all.
What are you doing, Ray? Oh, by the way, Ray, hold on, everybody. Ray.
You want to say something? Go ahead.
Before I want to ask you a question.
I'm going to share screen.
We're advanced Mandela people.
Hold on.
Yeah, anymore.
Ray, I want to send you a microphone or something
in front of our eyes. Then we'll start talking.
Have you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to do a microphone?
Yeah,
I can give you.
Dude.
Wait. You want me to put my address in there?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, though. Not here.
What up?
Go to my channel. Listen, Ray. Everyone shut up besides Ray, please. I mean,
I left you a message back with my email. You want
dude,
email?
on your email? No, yeah. I mean, like that's the thing. Like,
I'll give you my phone number or something, and you can call me. I'll give you my address. I'll give you my mailing address. It's not.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I can send you one on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done this before.
I mean, oh, you can send it on Amazon. Yeah, you can do that too.
I'm saying like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so go to my channel, leave me a message on, like you've done, and send me your address, something or whatever, anything to get contact. You know what I'm saying? And then I will send
I sent you an email.
I see. That's the thing. YouTube's being retarded, dude.
Oh, which one? I can put it on the private chat. Did you see the private chat?
Michelle.
Yeah, I mean it's right up on the screen. It's always up on the screen.
I was calling you Mitchell for the first 2 months.
I have 3 different ones.
I was like, it's not Michelle.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, let me just do this while I get it up.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll give you my address. Don't worry.
I was like, that's cool. He's never seen his name, but it's Mitchell. Interesting.
I was jamming the other day, and in the middle of my jam, my dad called me because he was on the way. And my dad, his birthday changed, dude. All right? His birthday, his birthday changed, right?
But he had 3 excuses.
No, let me tell you the truth, right? So my dad's birthday was like December 18th for like his whole life for 53 years, right? And then when he was 53 years old, he had to get his birth certificate for something, right? And they told him on his birth certificate that he got, it said his birthday was December 16th, which is 2 days before his birthday that he celebrated for 53 years. And
what?
I told him it was a Mandela effect. And he's really old. And he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Ray, my dad is born on 9/11. 9/11. So we celebrate 9/11, my dad's birthday, every year.
Yeah.
9/11.
But I'm saying I got a phone call from my dad right here that I'm about to play. And yeah. And I asked him about it on the phone call so I can get it on record, dude. Watch. Because he's gonna, he's old, dude. Oh, hold on, let me. I'm gonna fast forward it. Hold on. It's a little forward ahead. Hold on, I wanna get to the right part. It's like right. I was just there. It's like a few minutes right here. Oh yeah, there it is. See, I'm on the phone. Hold on. Oh, shit. I don't want to. No, don't buffer on me. Don't buffer on me, please. All right, there I am on the phone. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's giving me an easier way to do it. It's giving me an easier way to do it. All right, let's see if this is good. I don't want to get any of my shitty guitar music in there.
So you're gonna ask him how his birthday changed?
There's a good reggae song it makes me think of. Like,
what?
If it plays,
there's this song called Rastafari Way by Dre Island.
This was live when he called.
And it starts out, he says, things and times may remain the same, but people will change up in many ways. Don't be caught up in the things they do, because then we'll sit and make you fornicate.
Wait, say that again. What's the song name?
It's a Rastafari Way by Dre Island.
Dre Island? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a really awesome song. And
was it?
Yeah.
While he's doing this, Rasta, dude, you gotta call out the names of the songs you play sometimes, because
I agree. Yeah, I need to do that more.
Seriously, bro, like call it out,
Yeah,
music.
I'm like, what is that? And
I'll do that more. I just set up my new studio. I'll be blasting a lot more music coming up. Probably, almost on a daily. I'm going to be putting some mixes here. I've been my turntables haven't been where I'm at right now, and so now I've got them here and
awesome.
ready to play them.
All right, it might be fine.
Hold on, you guys hear that?
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah, let me play this. Hold on one second. Mute your mics for a sec.
Yeah, mute.
I want to hear this phone call. I've been trying to get it up for a minute. I'm trying to get this up. Let's see if it's it.
They get in touch with me all day. It doesn't stop.
It's coming up right after here. So I want to get it right from the beginning. And I don't have it like queued or anything. So
the messages.
Can you guys hear it?
They're haunting me.
Oh, hold on. No,
I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it.
Wrong part.
All day long.
I was just fucking around.
Because of a comment I left on a video.
The messages, they're haunting me. All right. It was right here. Here we go.
Okay. I'm gonna call. I'll put him on speakerphone.
Yeah, nice. I got it. Boom, baby. All right, check this out.
Press 1 if you want.
This was live.
Uh-oh. Press 1 if you want to hear my dad.
This is my real dad, dude. This is my dad. Can you hear it?
You should have him on the stream sometime.
Yeah, he plays guitar too. He taught me how to play guitar. He's cool. Yo, but he's old now.
Fucking old. I'm getting my balls busted by a broken Obama phone. Obama busting balls even nowadays.
Busted balls.
They're giving away free phones. Did you hear about that? Sorry.
Shut up, Sean.
They can't. Hold on. They can't hear it. They can't hear it. Hold on.
I can hear it.
Hold on. You guys can hear it.
That's
They
what I'm
can
trying to
hear it.
explain to people.
All right. So this is what we're gonna. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Check this out. I'm gonna mute everybody. Let me see. You're muted. Let me see. I'm just gonna mute everybody. Is everybody muted? Rasta. I don't know what's going on with the sound. I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna start sharing again. I want to get this right. I want them to be able to hear this. Share screen. There's a little box at the bottom. Some share screen was best. Look for the share audio checkbox. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm looking for the share audio checkbox. Okay, hold on. Share screen. Yeah, where is that fucking thing? All right, there it is. Share system audio. Boom. Got you. Got it right that time. All right, tell me if you guys can hear it now. I want to make sure I got this right. I got it at the right pot, so we're good. Since we're having a Mandela effect episode, I figure.
Michelle does most of it for me. So I even started using a phone. Singe, man, yeah. All right, let me see if I can.
Tell me if you guys can see it on the screen, if you guys can hear it. Let me see it.
Hey, Big Ray. I'm talking to you, but you're on speakerphone and you're live on YouTube, so everybody can hear you. What are you doing? Yeah, so what are you doing? Where are you?
I'm in Easton. I'm on 138.
So how far away? All right. Well, I'm jamming on YouTube. You probably can't find my channel. Don't worry about it. You'll crash. Just drive. I'll see you when you get here. I'm just checking up.
All right,
so you're an hour out. You hear that, people? An hour out. All right.
You want to say anything? You want to say anything before you go? They can hear you.
I love my son. I can't wait to see him.
Anything else?
I'm just.
Hey! Listen, while I got you on the phone live, I told them the story, right? Didn't your birthday change?
Well, not really.
Well, no. Explain the story. Explain though. It changed. All right. Explain the story. Well,
let me ask you like this: What day was your birthday for 53 years of your life? What day did you celebrate your birthday?
Okay. And then when you were 53 years old, what happened? You had to get a friggin' some birth certificate. All right. And what happened?
Well, we
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, but what happened when you got your birth certificate? What day did it say your birthday was? So your birthday was really the 16th, but for 53 years it was the 18th?
yeah.
See? I'm telling you guys the truth, man. I'm telling you, that's my dad. I'm checking he's coming on his way over here. I was just checking where he was. You see? My dad's birthday changed, dude. And he's saying it because he was baptized. First he's saying it because his mom was crazy, right? Your mom was crazy, right? That's one of the reasons. And then you said because you were baptized on the 18th. It's his baptism date. So they mixed up your birthday with your baptism date? Is that what you think?
Yeah.
No, they don't do that, dude. Dude, it's a Mandela effect. Your birthday changed. Your birthday shifted after 53 years. You're in a different reality. I think you're from the listen. I think you're from the old reality, and Mom and everybody else is from the new reality. You're the only one that comes over to see me, that comes over to see me or anything. And they're all fucked. They're all different, dude. Right? So we're from the old. Somehow me and you shifted together, and they're fucking all different now. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that I got you live to talk to you about this. It's awesome. We got the story out. Now it's on paper. It's gonna be on record. Yeah, the Mandela effect people are gonna love this. Someone should show this to Brian Stavely. He'll probably love it. Yeah. Yeah, show it. We gotta show it on because this is a real story, dude. You have the birth certificate to prove it. And don't you have do you have a birth certificate and a license that says your old birthday or something? Like an old license? But I'm saying, like, do you have anything that still says it wrong that you saved somewhere so we can prove it? Why you ripped everything up?
You know, I returned my license when I reloaded.
That sucks. Well, I know for a fact it happened, but that's crazy. All right. Well, anyway, I'll see you when you get here. Drive safely. All right. Bye. Yep. You hear that? My dad's birthday shifted, dude, and he's trying to blame it on all this other stuff. And I'm like, it's a Mandela effect. Dude, it's a Mandela effect, dude. If you 53 years, if your birthday changes from 2 days, from the 18th to the 16th, an 8 to a 6, they almost look the same, you know? That's something you wouldn't really notice unless you look close, because an 8 looks like a 6, where you just add the extra little piece. And if it's like a typewriter, you might not notice that. You might mix that up if you're looking at like some old paperwork, because he's old. But that's crazy though. It just needs to be noted. I thought.
See, and that's where, and you know, and that is the type of stuff that Mandela community, they love that shit. Just like you said in the video, they love it and they eat that shit up. And it's like, but you rolled out I instantly like rolled out some of the most obvious possibilities of what it probably is that, yeah, you even said like that his mom was crazy or whatever. And that, and plus like the generation back then, they're the type of generation that would easily forget a birthday and then just like be like, okay, it was that date. And then they set it in stone, like, oh, and then they just start celebrating that different birthday, you know, on that time. And then you said that he was baptized, that was his baptismal date as well, that they were celebrating his birthday. It's like those are both the most obviously possibilities there. For a while, I also thought my youngest daughter's birthday had changed, because it now is a Sublime song, April 26th, 1992, and I wanted it to be that date. And I remember it being the day after that, but it is actually that date. But I also, I smoked a lot of weed. I constantly smoke weed, and it affects my memory from time to time.
I will be pissed because I remember I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. So if my birthday changed, I'll be pissed.
Oh no, I see what's going on. All right, no, yeah.
Nice
My
looking
dad
flower. Put some weed to
found
flower.
found out that his birthday changed when he was 53, and now he's like 67, and his birthday's been different for like a long time. He's fixed it, but it was a while ago when he figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Now it's been, and he had to change. Dude, he had to go through a lot of shit. He had to go like to the registry and prove who he was, and like and get them to change it, and then his birthday was coming up wrong in like certain places and in the different. The 18th and 16th, the 18th in different places, and they were like,
when he said everything, when he said everything turned 16, everything 16, it's like, whoa. Everything.
I was like, why didn't you leave it December 18th? He's like, because it's not my real birthday, so why would I leave it? You know,
that is fascinating. I've got to dip out of here though. That's it's been real discussing this. I'm glad you you had me on to discuss this topic.
This is what I think. Like, I've been doing a lot of Mudfoot stuff, but I wanted to switch it up tonight because I'm telling you, I was hooked on the Mandela effect. Everything changed.
I loved it for a while. It was, it was one of my top things for a while, and then I had to check myself.
Hold on, I'll get one of my Mandela effects. Yes, you can go if you want, but I'm gonna share one of my Mandela effects. I've made Mandela effects.
Yeah, it was just always interesting for me.
I'll watch it, but I got a few things I'll take care of here before I go to bed, and it's getting late.
Cool.
So I got to get my rest. And
that reaffirms that this has been bendy reality. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's been great hanging out with you, Singe and Sean and Scott and Bad Fish Bear and Ray and everyone in the chat.
I'm gonna hang out.
It's cool hanging out with you guys.
I'll see you soon, brother.
Yeah, much love. Peace out.
What happened? Ray's gone?
Yes.
I had to put my girlfriend to bed.
You're healed from your injury, you said, huh? You're fully healed from
there he is.
Yeah, I was getting too clickety with the clickety click still over here.
You clickety click click.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. You'll see. You guys can talk about whatever you want. Go ahead. Go for it. So the floor's open.
I want to talk about
doing all.
Actually, it's funny. Sean was.
I've made.
Sean was digging up worms. Did you sell those worms?
I got a replacement bike.
A replacement bike?
Well, something I could go ahead and have stolen if I need it. As far as
maybe an extra bike. Don't say replacement bike.
Okay. It's kind of a teaser. It was free. It's got a shock in it. It's kind of gangly.
You got shocks like
it doesn't. It definitely doesn't catch your eye. So I think I'm safe.
Well, if you don't lock it up, it will get stolen. So that's it. Doesn't matter if it rolls, it'll get stolen. It could be the worst piece of crap.
When I get my license in the car, I won't need that other bike.
People buy steal bikes. The dog bikes.
Yeah,
more than the fact of convenience.
You like that bike.
Since we had a counterfeit brick business.
Dude, more than the fact of convenience.
I'll tell you right now, Sanj, if I get my license in the car, that bike's yours.
About bikes. It's like
the bike will be yours because I need to be a dedicated driver now. I don't need that bike anymore.
Dedicated driver.
I miss it. I used to work for God.
Sean, I was concerned about you losing your keys to your riverboat. And you didn't, right?
Wouldn't be the first time, but no, it's.
What do you mean? Wouldn't be the first? See, like what? That's a problem.
In the river.
This is what do you call it? Hold on, Sean, stop. This is an intervention. This is an intervention, Sean.
Okay.
Intervention. Okay. Stop losing keys and bikes, and stop. Oh, why do you leave your phone? I don't even know what happened that night. What I checked in. I'm like, what's going on with Sean?
It all went to plan, didn't it, guys?
Did it though, Sean?
Just somebody
I don't
accused me
think
that I was
so.
making it up. Didn't somebody in the
I
chat
don't
say we were making it up?
understand.
I snapped then. I was like, somebody donate. That's bullshit.
Maybe you should not
No,
leave your.
I left my bike inside the bar like I know I should, like I usually do.
What?
I just when I walked out the back door, I'm like asking you guys, where's my bike?
You know,
you guys just said, it's in the bar. But you guys didn't. You just went, ew, he's lost his bike.
And how did we know it was in the bar? We didn't see it. The way you parked it.
Wait, what? What?
What? You guys were streaming?
Wait, Singe, what?
Yeah, but the way you parked it,
What?
we couldn't see where you
You guys forgot
like moving
what I
around.
was doing?
I had no idea what you were doing, dude. I
You
saw
didn't
it and I
point
was like,
your bike. You know what I mean? You
I was
just
doing what Ray told me to do.
point the camera at your bike.
oh, real? Don't blame
How you
Ray.
like that, Ray?
Just, dude.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, next thing you know, it's freaking PB Herman. Sean is PB Herman, dude.
Oh, hold on. Is it?
That's
Hold on.
funny.
It's not Sharon.
That's funny.
Dude,
I'm sorry. I
Dawn,
looked at my name.
Dawn would
I'm
love
sorry.
to be PB Herman. Sean
I'm
PB
not
Herman.
I gotta.
PB Shaw.
I gotta get it back. Hold on.
PB Osborne.
All right. I'll be back. I got this the way I know.
So
my
I got my keys back. Is there any other? So Owen Benjamin, where did you meet Owen Benjamin?
What about Owen Benjamin?
Have you met him yet? I haven't met anybody that knows him. So I'm just like, this is the first time. I'm like, so we can talk about him because I'm also like, who? I'm like, so it's not fun to talk about it when.
Don't say anything. It's not drama with people. As long as you're cool with the people.
I have yet to have Sternwheeler Bear notified or whatever certified. I need to send him a letter, right? Everybody should.
Yeah.
Just to be able to send a letter.
Oh yeah, Rasta Bear sends them letters. Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I know everybody.
I don't send him letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Owen's cool though. I mean, dude, I've watched Owen for.
I used to watch him on YouTube, but I mean, I'm on Odyssey. I should watch more people.
He's on BitChute. I watched him on BitChute.
I don't send anybody a newsletter.
What'd you say? What? Rockfin?
I'm good at the piano.
Yeah, he plays piano very well, and he plays it like by ear. Like he doesn't know how to play piano. He plays
chords.
I like the way I was introduced to him. I was introduced to him. He was putting wood in the fire. I'm like, that's cool. He's streaming, and the next thing you know, he's going through flat Earth, freaking out.
Yep.
And I'm like,
well,
I did that too. And I was like, oh, I feel normal because that's exactly what happened to me. And then next thing you know,
did you ever see him?
He's a comedian.
Did you ever watch him? Did you ever watch him on?
I was like, okay.
Did you ever watch him on that TV show? Hey, did you guys ever see on that TV show? It's called Sullivan and Sons. Sullivan and Sons. It was kind of like Cheers.
No, I didn't know him at all. I had to kind of research and go, oh, he's a comedian. And it's like, oh, that's what makes sense. And then he got shunned, and it was like, just to watch the whole process it was life changing to me. It was like, I was, I don't know.
Yeah.
It affected me strongly. And so now
because people do shut you down, dude. You get shut down.
You yourself for 35 seconds. 35 seconds. 35 seconds.
35 seconds. Oh, really?
35 seconds.
It's late night. It's late night with Boston Ray, Sean the Joker, and the Singe Man.
Were we supposed to be quiet for 35 minutes or
35 seconds?
Supposed to be quiet?
No, you have to wait. You have to wait for the slow computer. There you go.
It's not tonight too, but we're doing good tonight. We're on a roll. Why stop it? We're making a great Mandela effect episode. I don't have that many, so once I stamp it with Mandela effect, boom, it'll really help. It'll really help. It'll really help promote the channel. I love Mandela effects anyway. I'm good at. I can cover them. So this isn't one that I made. I'm trying to show you guys. I've made videos, but why won't it play, dude? Why is it busting my chops? It played with the. Try restarting your device. I hope I don't have to restart my device. You fucking.
So,
Oh, here it goes.
Does anyone remember Pee Wee Herman's bike? Does anyone remember Pee Wee Herman having this white and red swirly thing that almost looks like the target symbol on the front tire? Because I noticed Pee Wee Herman's bike looks different to me. And people were talking about we're going to a shift right now. Well, I'm noticing it.
Boom. That was a fake video. Boom. 35 seconds. Yeah, what do you think? How'd I do? Not bad, right? Not bad, man. See, I make videos.
You get a good narrator voice. Good narrator voice.
Yeah, I remember it like that. And garbage. That was for Ross. Plus, it is garbage. Crazy. Everyone
on my audio.
I mean, back in the
message on
cool show or food. Now I was like, cool. I'm jaded. The entire world is garbage.
Don't worry. I'm gonna show like one more. So Pee Wee Herman's bike shifted for me. That's one of my Mandela effects. I gotta talk to. All right, let me see what else we got here. So anyway, that was Singe Man's Brick Company.
Singe Man Brick Company.
Yeah, you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm still screen sharing. All right, cool. So yeah, this is my Michelle L channel. That's me in the back right there. That's Michelle.
You know what's weird, Ray? Did you notice?
That's when we were a little bit.
You got the same amount of views on like when those channels the Michelle L came back. Better. It got like the same amount of views. Like what? How does that work, dude? That's weird. You know what I'm saying?
The views don't matter to me. Yeah,
I know.
I just don't like it when but it sucks when the episode has to end up on Odyssey. When it has to end up on Odyssey and not on YouTube, it's like it sucks.
Well, as long as you don't,
nobody realizes.
Just don't talk about. All we know is don't talk about medical. Medical
bug. Just don't talk about the bug. Who cares? Just don't even talk about the bug on YouTube. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, don't talk about any of that. Yeah.
I have a playlist, and it's in the description of the video, and that's where all the episodes of Late Night Live are on the Odysee playlist. You don't have to sign up for Odysee. You just click the link. It'll upload the playlist to your phone, and it'll start playing. It'll stop playing automatically.
Does it though?
From Odysee. Yeah, try it. Try it.
I know I've done that, but I had to go through I had to jump through hoops to do that.
No, I
made a
playlist. I bet you.
No, I know, but I'm saying.
I have.
You have to
let me check.
You got to go.
I have it.
Maybe.
Hold up. Chat I'm right now. I'm in the Boston Ray Mudfoot chat. I'm putting this in. This is the link for my Odysee playlist. Somebody who doesn't have Odysee, I want you to click on it and see if it just automatically plays.
It doesn't.
Plays. Just see.
Maybe it does. I don't know.
See. Let me know. Get back to me on that.
How is there 103?
Doesn't have Odysee. It's
what are they saying?
It's not gonna cost you any money. Free. Just see if it plays it if you press on it. If it plays the video automatically. Like it might take a minute to buffer and upload,
Sean,
but does it eventually play the video?
Sean, is that your phone number in private chat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 971. That's Oregon, right?
Yes.
That's my boy. My friend has 971.
Yeah, don't hesitate to call because
he's in Portland.
Just Captain, his wife, or ever to call me. Just important people. So be an important person.
Yes.
How many of the freaking comments are in here? Odysee doesn't arrange the videos well. Yeah, it's true. Not no one's flower. Mad Pie Man, are you still? Let's see. There's probably no need to use Ivory To make piano keys is
There
a
it is.
terrible idea.
You see this guy right here? That's the that's the
What guy?
security guy at the Kennedy Museum, dude. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna get right to the part. I remember last the
Kennedy Museum.
I showed you guys I didn't even go over the castles because I lost it. But anyway, let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. It's right here, I think. Let me see. It's coming up. I'm getting there now. This is right at the end. I went on it took me a half hour to get. Look, here it is. I'm walking up to the front door. Like, oh, hold on. Let me back it up a little. Let me show you how far. Yeah, I know. All right, let me tell you why I went there. Do you know why I went there, Scott?
Because you wanted to see
the
Kennedy.
Museum, when I was a little kid. Because I'm a nut. Because I'm a fucking nut. And I'm about to go there and just go nuts on them? No! Because when I was a little kid, when I was a young man, I went there on a field trip. I think twice. Because I was in Boston Public Schools, and this is in South Boston. And we would go there for free. And
yeah.
When I was a kid, I went there, and they had a mock-up car, Kennedy car. And it was a four-seater.
Yeah, I know about all this.
Dummies. Yeah. It wasn't an actual vehicle. It wasn't a whole car.
It was
it looked like a real car,
like a Tonka toy or like a Lego set.
Yeah, when I started doing these civil rights audits on the Michelle L channel, and I started building this channel, I was like, man, one day when I'm live, I want to go there and question them about the car, right? So by the time I got why I made this channel. I based this whole channel to do this. I wanted to go live and do it, right? So I built the channel up. I got to the point where I could go live. I figured out how to do it. And then that day I was having technical difficulties, so I couldn't go live, but I still went all the way out there. So I filmed it anyway. And I couldn't get in because the bug, the current situation for months.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in. They said that the place was closed. Then a few months later, I was trying to call and get in, and they were saying they were only letting groups in if you make appointments. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go there. It was $10 to get in. I was like, I'm going to go there with $10 and tell them to let me in, and I'm going to ask the dude that works there about the Kennedy car, right? And I was like, and if they don't let me in, and my whole thing is I'm going to go and try to get in without a mask. So I'm going to do a civil rights audit on the Kennedys. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. All right, you want to see it?
Right here, right? Okay, let's see it. Boom, baby.
This is it.
I looked into that and I found out that she had a pink dress.
Shut up, Sean, really quick. Shush. Okay.
I was just filming it to give you guys an idea. Like I had a walk. It's like right there. They wanted.
They looked at me, smiled, and said, "No, she didn't even give me an answer."
She acted like she couldn't speak English. You know what I mean? Like, it was fucked up because I didn't have a mask on, and she was walking.
Here it is.
Boom. Here it is.
Baby, we made it.
I was really starting to everything against me today. All the cards were against me. I came here, I had the strength. I tested it out a few days ago.
Ray, mute yourself.
See how windy
Mute
it is?
yourself, Ray. Mute yourself because it's playing
no,
back.
If I do it, it'll mute the sound.
It's echoing. Huh? Oh, it'll be.
No, that's
the
wind. That's the wind. Windy. It was windy.
Fake thing to scare away the birds.
Okay, this is what's going on. They have a patio that they can sit out on, and this is their parking lot. Okay, let me do a 360. This is the front of the JFK parking lot.
So that's a wind. It was a really windy day. But I still went, dude. I trooped. I went like 4 miles. Because I have dedication to this shit. It's Mandela Effect Detective.
Wait,
Mandela
hold on. Hit
Effect
pause.
Detective.
Ray, hit pause. Hit pause right there. Hit pause.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that build? Look at that building, dude. That building looks like a facade in the front. Did you see that? That building is
it's weird.
like flat. It's like flat.
That's the JFK Museum. The white building.
That's freaking weird,
That's
dude.
the museum I'm trying to get in right now with no mask on, and to question them about the Kennedy car. You think I'm playing with a full deck, dude? I'm about to go right up there. It's closed. Closed. Look, there's no cars in the parking lot.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
even have a
Are you
car.
saying it was closed for real? For like closed to everyone? Like no matter what?
I went to bang on the door and get in without a mask.
All right.
I had the money to get in.
I'm just saying, look at that building there.
All right,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying it's dedication. And I walked like 4 miles from the train station. I showed that on the last show. On like a few shows ago. You have to watch like 20 hours to get to it, but you'll find it. It's around. But yeah, check this out. This is the best part. See? JFK Library. You see that? This is the JFK Library and Museum in Boston, South Boston. That's where I am. This is where they had this is where they had the car. This is what's important. They had the 4-seater car mock-up there. And I'm going there to film it and get it on film because I remember it being there when I was a little kid. I was a little boy when I was in fourth grade. So that was like 94, dude. 94.
It was never 6-seater.
It's a 4 with those little jumps, dude. My uncle used to have a freaking a limo like that, dude.
In my reality.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Hold on, I'm going. Look, can you guys be quiet for
because
2 minutes? I'm going up to the door. I want
not reality.
I know it's noisy, but it's gonna quiet down. I'm gonna get it.
The other thing is,
I've been trying to show this for a while because it was at the end. And not a lot of people saw this, so let me just get it out.
I told you guys I was coming here, and I didn't want everybody down.
I didn't know if it was really going to work.
You see? Let me just show you something real quick. You see how it says JFK Presidential Library and Museum? Look, that's where I went.
Let's see.
John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum.
John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum.
In Boston, in South Boston. This is it.
Okay, this is where the Kennedy car is. The 4-seater. How you doing? Cam back.
So this is what was going on. The doors were closed, so I'm walking around pointing my camera at all the cameras to get their attention so they'll come out. That's what I'm doing. I was being a wise ass. I was like, fuck this. I didn't walk all this way for nothing. I'm like, Cam back. Watch.
Thank you. So, we got this going on here, people. I want to get in to find the truth. And they're telling me I have to wear a mask.
Dude.
That's a good way to keep truthers out, huh? John F. Kennedy. Timed admission available. Saturdays and Sundays. All right. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
10 a.m. to
All right,
2
I'll be
p.m.
back.
All right,
I'll be back Saturday. How you doing?
I was about to leave. All right, let me show you something. I was about to leave, and I seen the guard in the window, and I was like,
"Isn't that echoing for anyone?"
Oh, hold on. Oh, this. I get it. It's because this is too loud. All right. Thank you, Scott. Sorry, I doubted
You're
you.
welcome.
I thought it was because of the wind, but the wind is bad too.
So I'm trying to get into the museum at some point because I want to look at the car. You know, you guys have the Kennedy car for the whole thing. I want to check it out. And I looked online and they're saying something like that. Like how?
Yeah. You guys don't have the Kennedy car, like
a model of the car with the
like Jackie.
Jackie. When I came here when I was a kid, exact replica of the car. Had in the
Ray,
car,
it's echoing really bad, dude.
and even
It's echoing really bad still.
Really? Jesus. What?
Yeah.
All right, what if I do this? Oh, hold on. See if I lower it a little bit. I don't know why. Hold on, let me see.
I thought it was echoing pretty good.
See, it might
right,
be. It just
tell me
might
if
be
you can
me,
hear it
dude.
now. You guys
This
hear
happens
it?
sometimes.
I was joking.
Really
He said
weird,
it was
man.
echoing bad. I said it was echoing
Can you
good.
hear it?
Kennedy a little bit. All right, you know Zapruder.
Can you hear it now?
The one who filmed it. The Zapruder
Better,
film
better.
is like the #1 film. That's like he caught it. He was there. He was the cameraman. Well, it used to. How many people do you remember being in the car? You don't remember? It's all right. Well, this is what's going on, man. There's a lot of people online, and they've been talking about it. A lot of people are confused because, all right, one of my friends, he questioned 1,000 police officers. Another. Yeah. I just want to tell you, this is because you work here. You'll probably notice now, right? This is very weird. Right, I know someone who questioned a bunch of military, like old military veterans, right? And they all remember 4 people being in that car, right? Four seats. Jackie, John JFK, and the governor up front, and I think a Secret Service person driving, right? Now, if you go online and you look it up any way, which way you want, Google it. Kennedy assassination tape, right? It shows a 6-seater car, and there's 2 women in the car now, and everyone's like, "What happened?" People remember that there was 4 people in the car, and even all the movies changed. It's almost like it's really weird, man. And people they remember them having a 4-seater car here, and now it's gone. Isn't that funny? And they closed the place down. But hey, thank you for your help, man. God bless you, and take care. You hear that? They don't have the car. They don't have the car. What happened? They had the car before. Dude, I had a freaking conspiracy theory about this. When this first started happening, they closed down all the libraries. They closed down all the museums. Okay? They closed down all the libraries. They closed down all the museums. And that car was there. And that was at the same time the whole thing was changing with the Mandela effect. And I wanted to go there the whole time. This was my plan. One of the reasons I started the channel was because I wanted to go there. And I wanted to wait till I could live stream, so I was trying to get 1,000 subs to be able to do it, you know? But I finally did it. I came here today. No car. You heard him. No car. No car. He works from the horse's mouth. He works. He's a security guard, dude. You don't think he knows? He's a security guard, dude. You don't think he knows? All right.
Jesus.
They made it disappear. They made it disappear, dude. Probably because that dude called.
So anyway, all right. So this is what happened. What do we got? Where are we at?
Hey, Sean.
Did you guys hear? All right. Where were we at? All right. How was? Oh, you guys were nice and.
Sean,
right,
I just wrote your number.
Thank you.
Number
Did you guys
down.
hear it?
I'm gonna call.
Did you guys
I'm
hear
gonna
what
actually
the
call
guy
you.
said?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I made you guys be quiet, but I had to show that. No, listen. So what? So that fucking chills. That gave me the chills because the guy said there was no car here, ever. There's no car here, and he was like,
"Oh, you mean like the
maybe
actual
it was
car?"
a picture. I was like, "No, I told him I seen like a mock-up of the car. I was like, I seen it there when I was a little kid. I want to come in and film the car. I want to come in and when can I make an appointment to come in and film the car?" And he was like, "There's no car." The security guy, he works there. He was like, "There's no car here. There's no 4-seater. There's no mock-up." I was like, "Well, then, like, what about like if there's a mock-up or like something with dummies?" I was like, "I remember it from when I was a kid, like 30 years ago." And he's like,
"Yeah, they used to have the dummies in it."
He's like,
"Yeah,
no.
I remember that."
He's like, "It might have been." He's like, "It's probably just a picture." And then someone else said that they have the mock-up at the other Kennedy Museum where the other car is in Chicago or something.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
I remember it being there in Boston
Was that
when
guy?
I was a
That
kid.
guy was an NPC.
And then someone else was
the
like,
guy was
that was
he was an
Asian,
NPC.
and they brought it there. or for a special for the kids. No, it was there, dude. They had a 4-seater car at the Kennedy Museum, and it gives me the fucking chills because I'm like, so what happened? Am I in a different reality now where there is no more Kennedy car
reality.
at that museum? Or did they just do away with the Kennedy car before that guy became an employee?
Dude, there's so many mock-ups. There's so many
think
different
the fact
things.
that her dress is in a hermetically sealed environment right now?
Why would they take a mock-up out of the Kennedy Museum in Boston out? Like a mock-up of the
Because they do that all, dude. They do that all the time, dude. Ray, they do it all the time.
It's beautiful
in museums.
It.
They do it. They take them different places. They take things different places. They take them out.
Kennedy Museum and library.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you're right. That's
anyway. What do you think about all this Mandela effect stuff, Sean?
I think it'd be easier to change history if there's less evidence, like how they're going to have the ISS burn up. There'll be no evidence in the museum.
They're gonna,
one more of my Mandela effects that I
just
found.
Like Kennedy's wife, how her hat, I guess the secretary stole her hat, and the dress it's a pink mist dress, right? It's already pink.
Hold on, Ray. What, you still have that dead cat on that bit? The dead cat's still there.
I'm looking.
It's an example of 9 lives.
No, did you show? Okay, we're gonna talk. Sean, did you see how what's her name? Jackie O. Jackie O.
I'm gonna get something up.
Jackie O still had like blood on her.
Did Singe Man drop off?
Yeah, he's gone. Singe is gone.
Did Singe drop off?
I guess.
I noticed that it was a black and white photo.
Was he all right? I hate when people leave angry.
No, he's fine. I'm sure Singe is fine. But no, I'm talking about how Jackie Onassis.
When some people just drop off like that, I don't know anymore.
No.
Dude, I watched.
Okay. Yeah,
I watched
right.
The video. I watched the video that they made about me. Dude, I don't even want to say who, but it's just fucked up.
Maybe he dropped off because while I was watching that video, hearing that you had to walk 4 miles.
Anyway, I was talking about Jackie Onassis Kennedy, the freaking wife of that guy that died, right? And she had the same blood stains on her clothing when she the next day, or not the next day, but later that night and stuff. Remember that? You guys don't remember that?
Well, I thought there was a contradiction because she said that she wore that dress to let everybody see what they did, right?
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah.
Okay, now when I wanted to see the dress, I can't see it, and I took it personal. Like I just wanted to see it. Well, nobody's going to see it for like another 100 years.
Don't take it personal.
Seriously, nobody's. Because I just wanted to see it, and then suddenly it's not. It's going to be put away for like 100 years. I'll be dead.
You mean the actual? You mean the actual dress, like the freaking blue dress?
The only pictures I could see of that dress were black and white, right? After the incident.
So you're saying like you want to see the red blood?
I want to see a color photo. I want to see a color photo of him holding his hand up in the thing.
Yeah, that's 60. What is that? 64. 1964.
I mean, they had color photos, right?
I know they. Of course they did. Yeah, but I'm saying
they didn't take color pictures of her in that dress. It's all black and white.
Listen, are you talking about blood?
Here we go.
Like,
do
you want to see
I'm
blood?
looking for a color photo. I'm looking for color anything.
Okay, but
I want to see I want to see the pink dress with the pink mist on it in color.
Yeah,
not black and white.
You're not going to see pink though. It's going to be brown.
Watch this one.
It's going to be black and white. I can't even find the color.
No, I'm saying blood.
You show me a color photo, and I'll see it. I can't find a color photo.
What's happening?
And let alone no color photo.
I'm saying, dude, dried blood. I'm just trying to tell you, dried blood would be brown. It doesn't matter.
I'm not worried about that.
There's no pink or red.
I just want a color photo. I'm not questioning about the blood.
It's all bullshit, bro. It's all a psyop.
Okay,
hello, anyone?
Anyone?
A psyop.
It's organized.
Yeah, Care Bears.
Why else would they pay that much money to keep the dress?
Whoa.
In a thing.
Shush.
It's a hermetically.
Hold on, please.
What
is a Care Bear? What changed? No. What did? I used to watch this garbage show. I'm old, dude. I'm not that old.
It's Funshine.
What?
With an app. Watch.
What? Who cares about?
I was the one who found it. You'll see.
I don't understand, dude.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
Fun. It changed.
No.
It changed from.
Changed from what?
Watch, I'll show you.
I never paid attention.
See, Michelle L. Look, I'm the one who.
You know I like
it
that.
out. See, I figured it out. She gave
Figured
me
what
credit.
out?
Yeah, he gave me
I hope
credit.
you don't mess with Sundar.
I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Thank you, Hazel Fiber. Yeah, let me give him. Let me give him some subs.
What? I don't understand.
Everyone
what
subscribe
changed.
to Hazel Fiber.
Ray, I swear to you, I'm asking nicely. What changed?
My video. I'm going to show you my video. It changed to Funshine Bear. This is residue. This is residue for Sunshine Bear. I'll show you.
There was no sun.
I'll show you my video.
I don't understand. Like for real. Like
it was Sunshine and now it's Funshine.
Listen,
oh, it was. It was.
It's sun.
Funshine.
It was always Sunshine. Now it's Fun with an F. You remember? You always remember Funshine? Then why is she finding all Sunshine Bear stuff? She's showing you.
I used to watch.
It doesn't matter which one you.
I remember saying
Sunshine.
like, why is it Funshine?
Because each one is a weapon. How do you kill somebody with fun? Because that's what they were. Each one was a weapon. They specialized in different techniques.
No, it's a weapon of good though. It's a weapon of good.
Each one was a weapon of sun, like solar.
Yeah, solar.
I keep calling it Earth.
What's happening here?
Space-based energy.
Yeah, DWs. Dudes. Sunshine Dew Bear.
This channel. Good, dude. I'm telling you, this channel, Hazel Fiber, is good. They find the best residue.
I want to meet the artists, the people who actually created these things, and go, man, I don't remember drawing that. You know.
So they changed it to Sunshine Bear, right?
I could have thought it was Sunshine Bear.
No, hold on.
How is that a weapon? Did he dance around with them? These sunshine was like beams of light would come out of
They
them.
always put their rainbows and stuff. Come on, dude.
Like Lucky Bear, these beams of Lucky Charms would come out of him.
I like the Stormy Bear, like the Grumpy, whatever. I always like the Grumpy and Stormy bears.
See, each one seemed like it was like a thing, like an object, except for, Grumpy. Was there a Grumpy? There wasn't Grumpy.
Dude. No, there's no Grumpy Bear. It was Grumpy.
Each one was like an element, right? And fun is not an element. See, the Sunshine Bear. Energy weapon.
So you're trying. Okay, so you're saying there's no more Funshine. There's just Sunshine now, or which one is it?
That's over. I just want to show you guys. No, that's awesome that came up, but I made a video about it on my channel too.
I want to see the Funshine Bear.
It got a ton of views.
Shooting fun out of his chest.
So like 6 months ago. But I remember when I told him about the Care Bears changing. It's not Sunshine Bear. I told him anytime I find any Mandela effect changes, I always go by Hazel Fiver's channel and I leave him like a little message about it if I notice something, because
I'm torn because I would specialize in falsifying this stuff. I would
somebody to back me up with residue. Or recall vector. Recall vector is awesome too.
Dude, I've debunked like hundreds of these things.
Well, see, I would debunk them by just making them. I would change the Bernstein back to, everything back to it. I'd buy a Kit Kat company.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make sense, dude.
To buy the Kit Kat company and put the dash back in? How does that not make sense?
No, what do you mean? What? No, I'm saying like looking up.
That'd solve it. Let's just donate. Get us PayPal going. We'll all buy Kit Kat and we'll put it back in.
I like having people to debate it. It's no fun if everybody just agrees. It's all right. It's all right.
That's true. Yeah. But let me ask you guys a question. You guys have heard of Franco Colombo, right? Franco Colombo. Remember that or not?
Yeah, it's Colombo.
Yeah, it's Colombo, but I looked it up. Dude. I researched it like a real actual researcher. His name was Franco Colombo, but he changed it because it doesn't sound right, and he changed it for his because he was like a movie star, right?
Oh, really?
Okay.
You found it?
Yes, I totally looked this whole thing up, dude. What?
Yeah, but you know what though? You know what people would say? You know what the Mandela effect community would say?
Yeah, they will say, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
Backstory. No, that's a backstory. Like that came up after we found the Mandela effect. Like
See, that's what I'm saying, though, dude. No, see, no, but Ray, I really
cracks. Maybe I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
I looked it up. Like I didn't.
You have to
Ray, I didn't. Let me tell you, I didn't just look it up. Like just like for the first page. Just like I delved into it. Like I researched for real. Like I don't. Like for real. Like I mean, I've been doing this for like 8 years now. It's 12 years. I heard about chemtrails
on the real TO
12 years ago. So
I know what you say.
12 years.
There was a J.C. Penney's one. I met the Myers. You know,
no,
Meyer
it's always been. What
I know the Meyer guy. He owns
it's
a lot of
pennies.
property.
Dude, shut up about J.C. Penney's. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
I don't understand how people talk about shit like this, dude.
I just mentioned that because if Myers changes, I'll ask him myself. If Fred Myers, if it's Tom and Myers,
J.C. Penney's did change though.
I'll ask
They
Myers.
change, dude. They change freaking.
I don't want to fix you.
If I knew the artist who did the Sunshine Bear, I would
look,
ask him.
1.6 thousand views. Look at that, dude. That video got 700 views last month, and it's rising. Look, this one.
What?
Orphan trains and baby incubators. 1.6 thousand views, dude. That's how many views I got on one video. I never got that many views before in my life, dude. I only get like 100 views. Look,
wait,
48.
hold on, Ray. What did you get? What did you get for that? What did you get? A pat on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. I always say this. Do it. Yeah.
Dude, I
yourself
got
on the
one
back.
that got out the gate. Listen, last month in the last 30 days, they said it got 700 views. It's an old video from 5 months ago, and it's already got
named one of my
1.6
videos
thousand.
John Dillerman.
Boom!
I named it John Dillerman just to get 300 views.
I'll spotlight it.
John
I want to find
Dillerman.
my other video. I think my other one's more important.
I did it
Care
just as
Bear.
a test, and it sucked in like 300 views just because of the name.
Hey, here it is. Look, both of these Care Bears changed. This one changed, and this one changed.
That's a good
Let's
luck bear?
cover it.
Hold on.
Is that
Good luck, bear.
Daniel Becker
bear.
says
What is he
J.C.
now?
Penney with an EY. Hold on. Is EY like? Is that the Mandela? There's no EY with J.C. Penney.
Yeah,
Come on
there
now.
is.
That's why I
What are you talking?
Now. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Look it
There
up.
is
Look it up
now.
on your phone. Look
I'm
it
not
up on your phone. There's
I'm
always
on
been.
my phone, dude. I'm on my
That's
phone,
how
bro.
the Mandela.
What are you talking about?
Google it.
No,
Google
there's no J.C. Penney with an EY at the end. Are you serious?
What? It's back to why?
Care
You don't
Bear.
see it? I believe you.
And
Are you
Alright, so
saying
look at this
J.C.
one.
Penney with EY?
But
Yeah, because the pennies is pennies now.
It's Penn.
Pennies.
That's
awareness.
what it was.
Pennies.
What are you talking about?
Pennies.
Just why?
Come
You
on.
looked it up.
What are you talking?
No,
What?
just look at the pennies. Now it's
Just look up
pennies.
Google JC Penny.
It's always been J.C. Penney's with no
pennies.
EY,
Penny.
not at the end.
Yeah, it's an EY. It's an EY right
Doesn't really
there.
say right now. Are you guys serious? Like for real? Let me see.
Yeah, but anyway, so check this out. This is my video.
Are you
I know
serious?
you guys don't care about the.
You guys are being serious, right?
Yeah, this is my video.
See, look,
Check this out.
Mr. B. Silver.
There's an EY
Yeah,
on the
pennies.
JC.
It was always penny. It changed to pennies after JC. They dropped the JC. But no, wait. The store. What?
No, it's
No.
EY.
Mr. B. Silver is right.
There's no
Yeah, and-
S. There's no S. There was never an S.
No, they changed. See, okay.
Real quick.
All right, so real quick, do this.
I think it depends
Check
on
this
which.
out. Just let this video play. Just let it play.
I think it depends on what area you live in too.
100%
It doesn't matter.
on
Just
that.
check this out.
You're still on Fun Bear or whatever.
Some opinions.
Sunshine.
Get some opinions.
Yeah, no, I made this. Shut up. This is my
I
video.
remember kids
I made this.
when I was a kid back in the 80s. I used to watch the original.
All right.
I
Yeah,
always
it's echoing.
Sunshine Bear.
sun on his chest. Sunshine Bear. So I was in the toy aisle tonight.
Is it playing now?
And we were gonna get my daughter. Me and Michelle were gonna get my daughter a Care Bear.
It's good.
And there was two.
Yeah,
of
stop
them.
ignoring.
Yeah. And I looked at the yellow one and I said, "Yeah, just grab a Sunshine Bear. Yeah, grab Sunshine Bear. That's Sunshine Bear." So I looked at the box, and even in the store, I thought the box said Sunshine Bear. I grabbed it, threw it in the thing, brought it home, threw it in the bag. When I got home, I opened the box, and to my surprise, it said Funshine Bear with an F. So
you see that?
immediately I said,
I remember that as a kid, bro. And I'm older than you, dude.
You remember him being Sunshine Bear?
So
yes,
that must look crazy to you then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that mean? Like, does
But
that
why
mean
would
like
he ever
I'm in?
listen?
I don't understand. Like, I know they changed things, but like, okay, whatever.
Did you guys watch the cartoon? Did you guys
How
watch
old
it?
are you?
44. 44.
Look,
44.
one-eye symbolism. One-eye symbolism.
Right, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, you're right.
I used to watch
And a heart on the nose.
little kid.
That art, the art is all wrong. Even
Finally decided and Google it. And it seems his name has always been Funshine. Funshine Bear.
It's gay, but I remember Funshine.
Not
you guys are gay. It's not Sunshine.
I remember.
Yeah, it is Sunshine. It is Sunshine. But everybody remembers Sunshine. I mean,
it
well,
was a weapon.
I don't know, it
Everybody
doesn't
or
matter.
only people?
It works like
only
this,
young
Scott.
people.
Nobody's wrong. It might have always
I know, right?
always been Funshine for you. But when I was a
No,
kid, I'm
I don't
talking
even
about
care.
like 1988, 89. When I was a
Yeah.
baby, I used to watch this.
That's
shit
when
when I was
that's
4
when
or
they
5.
first came out. Yeah.
G.I. Joe, same time, kind of.
You remember
Yeah.
Funshine?
Yeah.
Back then?
Yes.
G.I. Joe had guns.
Maybe
Care Bears
it's
had
our
energy
parents then telling us the name wrong.
Why is it
Maybe my
Bears
mom
too?
was
By
like,
the way,
"Oh, Sunshine
Berenstein, and Funshine. I mean, in the Care Bears, dude. I didn't even know
It's not
about the
just
Care Bears.
Sunshine Bear.
There's other bears. No.
Yeah, it's Lucky Bear. It's Lucky Bear. It's
What?
Lucky Bear. Yeah. This is it. Then
What is it? Wait, hold on. Let me guess. It's Shamrock.
So
is it
enjoy this,
Irish?
this is the last,
An Irish
last
Shamrock. Irish Shamrock bear. An Irish Shamrock.
No, listen. It used to be all right. It used to be Lucky Bear.
He used to be Lucky.
It
Now
used
it's
to be my Lucky Bear.
Now
I
it's
used to have a
Junkie Bear.
I used to have one of these, right? No, now it's Good Luck Bear with the one-eye symbolism, and that changes it. 'Cause if you're a Lucky Bear,
Yeah, but dude, I mean,
listen, if you're a Lucky Bear, you're lucky all the time. You're lucky all the time. If it's a good luck bear,
this is the gayest.
it's like, hey, good luck, bear. It's like, hey, good luck at court tomorrow, bear. Good luck at court in the morning, buddy.
I'm your lawyer, Bear. I'm your lawyer. Good luck tomorrow. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
One change leads to another. On the box.
I remember this one. The right one.
Yeah.
I remember the right one on the right. What was he called?
That's fucked up.
Oh, dude, you know what? Bane Bear is a Mandela.
Yeah. Lucky Bear. Daniel Becker remembers Lucky Bear. Daniel Becker remembers Lucky Bear. Well, it's Good Luck Bear now. It's Good Luck Bear.
That was my
Good Luck Bear? No, yeah. See, that doesn't make sense. Oh no.
Look, I found it. Look.
Oh, it matters so much.
Look, original Lucky Bear.
It was Lucky Bear.
Is that your Ray?
I love your Ray. It's awesome there.
Ray with it. Yeah, your narration is funny.
Bears getting.
Ray, you're funny.
So I searched for anybody or anything who remembers Lucky Bear. And
It was very hot.
Anyway,
it was even hotter than finding Sunshine Bear.
It's echoing.
But I found one person.
Well, he's so lucky.
My audio sucks. I'll have to
Vintage
fix it.
Lucky Bear.
Yeah,
She
Ray.
remembers
Ray,
Lucky
put
Bear.
put your number in number in the private chat. So I'm gonna because I got Sean's. But I want to talk to you. I might send you shit. I might send you.
Why 4 miles? Sounds like you need to.
Well, I can't give out the number yet. I gotta ask my girl because it's not.
Change the good
It's
luck
not my
bear.
number.
What do you
It's her
mean?
number. I gotta check every number I give her. Every time.
I'm not
Every
gonna-
time I give. I don't have my own phone, dude. This is my girl's phone. that I
Oh,
use.
okay. All right. Yeah.
I
Okay,
gotta-
talk to her
no, I'm
about
serious.
it.
I
But I
don't-
mean,
I have to.
I'm
before I
trying to
give the
help.
number,
Listen, you know what? It's fine. I'm just trying to help you. I will send you something. I've done this before many times.
Yeah.
I've sent my friends, like I try to help them, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's let me know.
Dude, I understand. No, I want
sure
the help.
Michelle-
I gotta ask Michelle before I give out her number. She flipped out on me. the other
That's
day.
fine. No, it's fine. Yeah. Just ask her, and I'm sure she'll be fine. I mean, dude,
I haven't had.
I don't know. I
haven't had my
mean,
own phone, dude. And like,
do I?
You might not know.
It
You might not
doesn't-
know the story, dude.
It's fine. I don't care about that. I'm saying though, I'm sure Michelle L. I've talked to Michelle L. I mean, Michelle L. is hilarious. You know.
I have to check and see if Thunder the
Yeah,
Barbarians changed. This is fucked up.
but she's like this, dude. She does not want me on YouTube. She didn't
No,
want me
it's-
to do this from the
Oh,
start.
okay.
She
Well,
puts-
that's
she
what I was
puts
gonna.
things- She puts things she puts things in my way to get me to not do this, and she does not want. I already
Yeah.
gave her phone out to a bunch of people, and she's already pissed about it, dude. Everybody that calls, she blocks people. I think she blocked THC. I've been trying to get in touch with him to find out
Really, Mike?
what the fuck happened.
She
'cause
blocked
I haven't
Mike?
heard from him. Yeah. Yeah, she gets pissed. She
Okay.
just
Yeah.
blocked you, and then
Okay.
I
All
won't
right.
give her-
Well,
I gotta add, and then the other day she said to me, Ray, it's my number. I don't want 200 different people calling my phone. She's like, ask me before you give it out. And she's sleeping right now. It's like fucking 3 a.m. So
obviously, yeah.
I just
But-
gotta.
okay.
I'll,
Well,
I'll
then
get
put.
back, I'll get back to you on
Well,
it.
Ray,
I
put
can,
your
you know,
just put your address in
Yeah, I
in,
can put
in
my.
the private chat.
I can do that. That's mine.
Yeah, dude, put your address in the private chat. I will send you a mic. I'll send you a mic.
I don't know if you know the story, dude, but I was living in Boston, right? And I was in a very bad situation. No, I want to tell you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You
I'm just saying.
You can probably relate to this, right? I was in
Yeah.
a very bad situation, dude. And
I've been in very bad situations many times. Yes, I know.
in Boston, like.
Well, okay.
Like,
Well, in Tampa, okay.
I was getting off the methadone clinic. I had just got off. I was on a court case where they were trying to get me to do 5 to 20 years for being a career criminal and making a
'cause
life
you-
out of crime. And
you had,
I was a danger
yeah.
to myself and the people around me. And then
And
all my
multiple-
friends.
you had prior, like tons of
everyone was
priors.
dying. Listen, everybody was dying, literally dying, like from the opioids, like
I
all
know.
around me, all my
Yes.
friends.
My
everybody.
friends were too.
And-
Yeah, I know.
And so you know what I
In Florida, dude. In Florida,
did?
pill mills,
I
dude.
met,
Come on.
I met. No, you know what I did, dude. I got off everything, right? I weaned myself.
That's why you're
off
still
the
alive,
pills.
dude. You're still
I got
alive
off
here.
everything, but it's because of Michelle, dude. I met Michelle, and she fought me, dude, and made me fucking get off of everything. And then she took me away from Boston, and she wouldn't let me have a phone. I live with her.
Same thing.
Right? It's crazy, right? If I live with her, right?
Oh,
If I
she's
would bring a
straight. Like she
phone,
was straight.
people would- yeah. She
right,
doesn't
like
smoke
she's
or nothing.
like, yeah,
She
you know
used
what I'm
to,
saying?
but she quit because of the kids. So
Same thing
like,
as
she
my
doesn't even
girlfriend.
like me smoking in the house. She yells at me all the time, and like you guys hear her yelling at me sometimes. She hates this.
Yeah, but dude,
And,
that's what helped us, dude. That's a girl that helped. You know.
And every time I bring a phone in the house, you know what she would do? She would take a brand new phone, and she would put it in the sink. She'd snatch it out of my hand, put it in the sink, smash it with a hammer, turn the water on, keep smashing it into little pieces, and then she would throw me out for like 2 weeks on the street, dude, and I'd have to sleep outside and shit.
Because she
Like,
thought
that's
you were
how
gonna.
bad she threw my dad. My dad didn't have a place to stay, and she threw him out on Christmas morning. How heartless is that? In the cold, it made him go stay at a shelter, dude.
Because
That
she was
crazy.
freaked out about. Yeah, I used to have the same.
No, because No, over something stupid. Just over something stupid, dude. She just goes nuts over nothing. You know what I mean?
I know. I know about that.
No, you know what it is? She was in a bad car accident. She had a traumatic brain injury. She can't feel her left side. She only gets half the oxygen to her brain because her brain was cauterized. And
I know.
yeah, I seen the MRIs in the hospital. They showed me one of her tubes of oxygen got cut off. So the other one changed to get the double amount of oxygen for her brain because she was in a coma for like 3 months. She had to learn how to walk, talk, breathe. She had a traumatic brain injury, so she goes off. She just goes off now, and
dude,
I feel bad. I try not to upset her.
I had a girlfriend that she fell off of a waterfall, off a cliff, and she broke her back. Yeah. And she would have dreams about it, and everything revolved around her dreams about that. And she would like do the same thing with me. Like she would be like all crazy about every little thing. Like,
you know what else happened to her? Her mom died. And then that happened to her within 6 months. Like, so her mom died, and then 6 months later she was in a car accident, and she flew 70 feet through a windshield with her ex-boyfriend. So it was like right after the
anyway,
so
I was just saying, just like if you give me your address, I can send you. I want to help your little family out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give you my address. I'm trying to figure that out, dude.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if helping you, but that's the thing, though. See, I want to help. I want to help people.
I'll talk to her about giving you my phone number. I just gotta.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care about the phone number. I'm just saying, I will send you a microphone to help, because dude, like sometimes your mic, you know, it's fine, whatever. But if you feel like it's gonna help, but the thing is though, dude, I don't want to send you a microphone if it's gonna make her mad.
No. I'm not, because I'm sending. This is my address. I have a different address than her.
Oh, okay, whatever you can get it. But I'm saying though,
I can't give her shit without asking her. But the thing is, she'll probably be okay with it. I just got to
I'm just trying to help you help. I want you to help your family though. Like I want you to help your kids. And are they both from her?
No, I need it because I haven't been able to.
Are they both from her? Are they both? Are both kids from her? Like you with you? Both your kids, your two kids, right?
Yeah, both. Yeah, that's my little girl and my little boy.
What I want to do, I want to promote.
Right here.
I want to promote your family. Like I don't want to give you a microphone and then you just start talking nonsense. Because it's happened before, actually. Like for a while, like a friend of mine I helped out, and all of a sudden he started talking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have. I helped this guy out.
You're talking shit about you?
Like no. Just like not talking about truth. Because I'm all about truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Promoting truth. Like
no, I just needed to use for my music, and I'm gonna make truth music.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if it helps your family out.
I have a song that I'm working on with Ariel Truth Seeker.
Heck yeah.
And it's really good. And
I think she can sing. She can sing too. I think
she can sing. She can sing. I know. She can. Yeah. I have it.
I'm getting the pen out. Did you send it?
But I'm downloading Logic.
I got it.
Logic,
all right. Hold on.
Program Logic.
Yeah, Logic. Yeah, I know. Yep.
So I need a microphone, and you know what's fucked up about it?
So what do you want? What kind of mic?
I'm
writing your address down right now. I'm gonna write it next to.
Listen, this is what I need, dude.
I'm gonna write it next to Sean's number.
I need something that'll pick up the guitar, right? I don't know nothing about microphones, right? And I don't.
I do. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Expensive, dude. Just get something that'll work. I don't give a shit. I just need something that I could rap, right? So I could.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
I will record my voice.
And you can use for all.
Also maybe record the guitar, maybe the acoustic if it'll pick that up. You know, so I could record my instruments, because right now I don't want to record a song and make it sound shitty. I want it to sound good. Like, you know, and I can do it on the computer now, so it will sound good if I have a decent mic.
Yeah, I got you.
I will get you my number. I just got to figure this out with her.
No, I got your.
It's late at night, dude.
I'm writing down.
I'm gonna send you coffee. I want to send you John Levy coffee so I can say I gave somebody John Levy coffee.
I'm writing down your.
I don't want to go wake her up right now. Like I usually just go in there sometimes when I'm running my streams like late at night and just wake her up. She gets all scared.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what I mean? She gets all freaked out. Like, you know, like when you first wake up, like,
Yeah, my girlfriend's the same way. She's like, don't wake me up ever. She's like
and
a
then
demon.
she comes out, and then sometimes she comes out and yells at me. So it ain't worth it. She's made me end streams. Listen to what she did to me the other day. I was on THC's stream.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was on THC stream.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the dad episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you weren't you there too? You were in the chat or something?
I was in chat. Yeah, but I saw you.
Yeah. So I remember you.
I've been there since day one with him and you. Both of you.
Did you notice how Did you notice how all right, we were getting ready. Everyone was getting ready to smoke, right? I was getting my vape ready. I had some dabs. I was getting it ready because I can't smoke weed.
Because he always smokes.
But when I vape, it doesn't really smell bad. So if I'm over in the corner, I vape like that and blow it in the corner, nobody notices. So I was getting ready to like pull a sneaking vape. You know what I mean? Like over in the corner, like
wait around your kids though.
No, behind the TV. Like the kids
don't
are like
do
in
that.
the room. You know what I mean? But no, I mean it doesn't smell. But the kids are like
but still, you know, it's just not good. Not a good look. Not a good look.
But I was gonna pull a little quick sneak to vape with the boys, you know, sneak and vape. Michelle came and she fucking unplugged the fucking computer, dude.
That's what happened. Oh, that's what happened.
That's what happened. And
I saw like you couldn't get back in.
I couldn't get anything running. I couldn't get back in the stream until it was like pretty much over, dude. And I was like,
I saw that. Yeah.
It was
maybe you shouldn't have done that then.
Yeah, you know, so she's on me, dude. She's on me.
Yeah, but she's like, honestly though, that's not a bad. I mean, dude, she's on you in a good way.
Like a pit bull.
Yeah, it's in a good way though. You know,
it's good. It's good. I love it. That's what I need.
Anyway, I
need a strong woman like that.
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm looking for a handler.
Yeah, Sean, like you can find one. I mean,
I'm not complaining about it. That means she cares about me.
You know, it would be cool if Sean found an awesome.
I'm just letting you guys know she's nuts. So
I know they're all nuts. They're all nuts, dude. Shush. I gotta be quiet because mine's sleeping too. They're all nuts.
All right. I'm gonna end the stream because it's
all
late.
right. Yeah. Peace out, brothers.
We did good. We had
peace out, guys.
Dude, this stream is gonna get a lot of views, dude.
Later.
A lot of views. Mandela Effect. I'm gonna
Peace.
change the name to Mandela Effect. We did it.
Play that. You know, I know what you're gonna play. You're gonna play something good.
I got all different shit now.
Video.
Click.
Song?
We already played the.
Dude, I wanted to know what. I think it was the other night. I wanted to know. No, don't play that one. What was that one song you played? It was they said something about Nas.
So
what the heck was that song?
Source of Power, the new one. This one was on new.
I'm hooked on that wrestling one.
You